Good morning, y'all. Good morning. How y'all sleep? I slept good. Good. Throw your head back. Y'all, one of my nieces went, I think she's about to go viral. It's pretty cool because we are birthday twins. I'm super excited. I seen her yesterday. That's my little baby. I said, here she go. I think my niece back. Well, she's already pretty famous, but I think she's about to go viral. She's famous in another arena. And I'm excited about it for her. Your sleep has been bad for a while now. Get you some lavender and a diffuser, baby. You'll be talking about you trying to wake up. Good morning, TT babies. Good morning, everybody. So I just wanna pat y'all on the back again, give y'all a high five, and a smiley face for the people that are listening and getting their stuff together and getting those scales off your eyes. That makes me excited, family. Mm-hmm. Y'all know what I noticed too? It makes me excited because I just been on TikTok. Since I've been TikTok and I don't be having time to TikTok like y'all get to TikTok. So I've been taking my time to TikTok, getting on people's pages. And I noticed everybody be calling everybody family too. That made me excited. I be going on random people's pages and everybody's like, hey family. I said, now I wonder when that started. How's my fingers? They good. I listen, I am a good old time boy, believe it. I tear myself. I got tools, so hurting my hands, dropping stuff on my toes, baby. When they do my autopsy, they gonna be like, "What did she do?" Bogato, good morning. So listen, I am very excited. I want to thank every single person that sends me stuff because, like I said, we are a huge web, and with all of us looking, we can know what is going on. Y'all, I've been seeing some alarming things from around the world. Like, it's a lot going on. Good morning, everybody. It is a lot going on, right? So, what we want to do is make sure that we are continually searching information, seeking and finding, right? We've been seeking and finding. Y'all been seeking. I know y'all have because y'all send me so much stuff I can't even get to it all. I be tagged in so many videos I can't get to it all. I be like, okay, wait. Oh, and then I look at something else and I'm like, wait a minute. Now, good morning. Good morning, TT baby. Good morning. So I'm grateful for y'all. Power in Detroit is down. Listen, please, if you are new here, go to our YouTube and watch. And I'm not trying to get views because I didn't turned off for the newest videos. I've turned off the commercials, so it ain't no commercials. There's no. If y'all notice that it ain't no commercials in the videos, that's because I ain't turned on the ads. Okay. With that, please go to my YouTube. We got over 200 videos, I think. Everything that is going on right now, all around the world, we have been talking about. We read about Rome. We read about all of these things. We talked, haven't we, y'all? We didn't talk about all of it. And now it's all happening. Yes, Miss Lady, you've been here with me since the beginning. Governor said Jackson, Mississippi will be without water, but did y'all see I reposted? He got that big old water tank outside his house. Looks like he needs to be sharing with the city. Because he sure got a water tanker outside his house. I synced it this morning because I've been up lurking. So I think the citizens of Jackson need to get together and go over to the dude's house and see if we can get some of your water, seeing as how you the only one with some. Everybody ain't without water, and if you stand for us, we need to be getting in on some of your water you got there, sir. Because y'all pay his salary. So how you got water and we don't? Y'all better get them lawyers together. They come up with stuff when folks get to talking about certain things. Let us get some of your water, sir. You got water. Maybe stage a protest around his water, so you gonna be thirsty if we gotta be thirsty. Because if you stand for us and you speak for us, then why you ain't thirsty too, homie? Y'all pay his salary. Y'all elected him. So we elected you for you to kill us and for you to be not thirsty. Nah, bruh. Nah. Where's y'all civil lawyers at? Y'all better get on that. He ain't the... Well, then, if this is what has to be, honey, we need to be hightailing this water tanker out of here, and you need to be thirsty like us. You need to be not bathing, because you got yourself secure. Your family got water, but we don't, and we supposed to keep paying taxes and paying these tickets and stuff, bro. Nah, that ain't what's going down around here. Y'all cut off his water supply, he gonna find some water. And I ain't putting no threats. I'm just saying, y'all pay him. Don't y'all pay him to delegate for y'all and to protect y'all? And so how you got water and we don't? We don't need you speaking for us, because it ain't going to be no us if we ain't got no water. Who is you going to be lording over if everybody dead from not having no water? He cut y'all water off, so why he got water? It's enough for y'all to stand around. It's enough white, black, Hispanic, whatever, to stand around that thing. If we ain't gonna have no water, you're not gonna have any water. See, this is the stuff people used to do, and they are fan some. But now y'all know exactly, Moses West. Now y'all know why they kept killing them people that was bringing water out of thin air. Now y'all know why all of the people that was making them machines where they pull water out of thin air, now y'all know why they was tearing up their machines. That was the government doing that. That wasn't no thugs, no racists, the government, because they throwing a wrench in their plan. Because look, now Niagara Falls empty, the Illinois River empty, all the rivers going up. Hell yeah, they gonna kill everybody that's throwing a wrench in their plan. Y'all don't think it's crazy that just right before now, all last year, all the people that made them water machines, if they pull water out the air, they killed them, messed up their machines, and now it ain't no water nowhere. Y'all better think. But I'm not giving them credit, because guess what? I told y'all this is a movie. This is a movie. And every single person has a part to play. That's why I don't get mad at the presidents. I don't care if it's Trump. I don't care if it's Biden. I don't care, because they have been scripted. And when you understand that, all of that will fade away, and you'll really look at the bigger picture. Because they get on here, Trump, Obama, all of them, they kick it. They kick it. They kids go to the same things. They go have dinners. We just don't get to see it, but they kick it. They hang out. They play golf together. They go to each other's dinners and stuff. Like, why do y'all even buy into that? They do that as a smoke screen so that y'all can't see what they really doing. In Mississippi. Listen to me, family. All right, who been here with me longer than a week? Raise your hand. I'm going to keep saying this because I be wanting to prove to the new people what's been going on over here. It's a lot of people that get on here and talk crazy to me, but put a heart or a hand if you've been here longer than a week in the Circle Travel community. Okay, new here's, I want y'all to watch something. If you new here, pay attention to what's getting ready to be said in the next 3 minutes, okay? Okay. You only been here a few days and you learned a lot. Thank you so much, Miss Diamond. Okay. Y'all been here since the beginning. You a new baby. So welcome all of my new people to the Circle Travel community. We love over here. We do not attack people. Well, Circle sometimes does, but that's only the people that's coming in and trying to interrupt our class. I try to be nice. You will see me breathe. You will learn my facial expressions. Sometimes I am a little hasty because people come for me and they so used to craziness, and I speak a lot of things that a lot of people don't have never heard before, so then they attack me, and then they don't know that I'm a head buster and I pop back. So with that, I love y'all, and sometimes we cuss each other out and we come back. We real family over here. We love and we take care of our family, okay? So with that, if you've been here longer than a week, have we not been preparing for all of what is happening already, y'all? If you've been here with me longer than a week, y'all know it is not one day that is going to go by that I'm not going to talk about the things that are coming and what we need to get ready for. Let me tell you what happens in this society. People are so used to smoke screens and people lying to them and gassing them up and telling them what they want to hear, that when a person that actually comes to care and to tell them, listen, I know you don't want to hear it and I know you're living your best life, but these are the things that you need to prepare for. They get angry because they feel like you're ruining their vibe. But if I knew that there was a gunned masked person in your house because I watched them go in there and then you drive up to your garage and I don't say anything to you, that means I don't care about you. Nubia, it's on YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you. If you go to my YouTube and look for disaster preparedness, we have a 2-hour and 5-minute video where I show you all the things I feel like every household right now needs to have. Black, white, racist, not racist. I don't care because I don't even want to see the folks that's racist that come on here and watch and say whatever they say. I don't care because I want your babies to eat too. The people that hate black people that just come over here to watch and make fun, I want your babies to eat too. Because this famine is worldwide. It's not going to be a color thing right now. It's not going to be that. So even the people that hate me, if you come on over here, call me a monkey, whatever, just be careful how you talk about your mama now. I'm just going to say that. Watch your mouth. Do it right. But with that, be careful how you talk about your mama now. Yeah, I don't want my grandbabies to starve. So with that, Mother Earth here. Yeah, I don't want my grandbabies to starve or nothing. So even the folks that hate me, they still mine. They just rebellious children. That's all. They the rebellious teenagers acting out. That's all. They don't understand. It's okay. He said 144,000 shall be in the earth preparing. Well, it's more than that. But okay. So I want to let y'all know something. Okay, do y'all remember me talking about a lot of times that God's math is not our math? Who hears me say God's math is not our math all the time? Who hears me say that? God's math is not our math. Y'all know I'm a cricketer. So look, I just want to tell y'all something. It's vinyl stuck to my robe. Because when I be weeding, wherever the vinyl goes is where it go. I be like... So if you see brown spots on my robe, it's not dirt, it's vinyl. I just want to tell y'all that it's vinyl. Okay. So with that 144,000, good morning. With that 144,000, y'all do realize that could be the captains and there could be numbers under there. Do y'all know that? Who knows that? So the 144,000 could just be the heads. There's people under them. Most times when God, why do y'all think that God used to get so pissed when the people used to count Israel? God don't like you counting numbers because he gonna do that. Y'all remember when they kept getting in trouble for counting? Oh, we got 2 million people. Oh, we got, and he said, stop counting them. Don't do that. Okay, just like the 5,000 that God fed, that they only counted the men, but there was women and children there as well. Like a census, exactly. God, he don't. Y'all remember when in different places in the Bible when they start getting pompous because we got this many people, he didn't like that. He said, "I know the numbers of hairs that's on your head, and you lose at least 100 of them daily. Don't count for me. I know how many animals. I know how many everything I made. You don't need to do that." Okay. So when we think about numbers and people be like 144,000. You got to understand that would just be 9 times out of 10 the heads of the people. So that could be 144,000 tribes or 144,000 groups of people as well. Because, okay, we don't count the same as the Most High. That's right. So but just think about it. When the fallen angels were named, God only named their heads. In Enoch 6, if you go look, he only named the heads of the angels, but he told the whole number, but he said these are their heads. So a lot of people get numbers in the Bible confused because they don't realize a lot of time God will just count the heads. Now y'all remember when we was reading in the book of Og? I gotta get my library together. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of been consumed with a lot of what's going on, so I'm not gonna lie. My books ain't where they supposed to be. Okay, so look, I just want to show y'all this real quick. So remember when we were studying in the Lost King, and for those of you that are all Anunnaki, blah, 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 this is one of their last remaining books that they found that we can actually read, written in their own words. So for all my folks talking about the Anunnakis and stuff, you got this. Y'all be spitting a whole bunch of knowledge, but here's their last words and their kings and what they look like. And y'all keep showing these pictures of these people with these black eyes, but they wasn't nice people. While y'all making them into these whatever, they was horrible people. And this is from their own words. And then you don't have to, oh, the Bible ain't real. Well, here's the lost book of King Og of Bashan. Okay? And he's listed in the King James Version and the versions prior to King James's. So, all the folks talking about Christianity ain't real. If Christianity ain't real, neither are your Anunnakis. Because they came the 7th generation from Adam. But, y'all just be talking. Y'all don't be really doing. Stay off YouTube. Anyway. Because. Anyway. We just not going to talk about it. Okay. The Bible, Christianity ain't real. Well, then there's no way that the angels could have came down and crashed the chicks. You would have your Anunnaki without them. What you talking about? Sure it is. It might not have been called Christianity as America wasn't called. Africans had 1,000 names. Y'all be tripping on the same stuff, but they was beating them cakes. How about that? That's how we got these guys. Anyway, moving along. Breaking backs around here is a real thing. I am going to just take you here. We know. Because Neymar was like, they was feeling like the horses of the field. We know that because we read the book of the book of Lamech of Cain, honey. Another people, 2 people that are mentioned in it, 3, as a matter of fact. Y'all want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. For all those that come for Christianity and be talking about, we don't know what we talk about. Not everybody is in Yahweh. Yeah. And if you don't believe me, you can go get the Nag Hammadi library. Talks about the beginning of the beginnings of y'all Anunnakis and how their fathers were made, the angels, how their stuff was pulled out the stardust in the cosmos. It talks about all of that. And then I could run it all the way down to where we at. See, y'all be on that, oh, whatever. But have you actually taken the time to look outside of just your African history, what you think? Because if we are the mother and father of all, then why you ain't researching our kids, homie? Since you're so smart. If we the mother and father of all, wouldn't these be our kids? The Native Americans, the Persians, the Celts, the Greeks, the Japanese, the Africans, the Chinese, the Norse. Wouldn't those be our kids? So why we always talking about ain't and ain't? Them your kids, crazy. Why is you mad? Go read about what your kids did when they left your house. And even the ones that's acting in rebellion because they didn't stay in the oven long enough, they are kids too. Sit on down somewhere. Some part of that is us because they come from us. So let's move along. Rebellious children, that's all. Acting out, throwing fits, throwing stuff, acting mad. You're not my dad! You're not my mom! What's going on over here? Anyway. And that's not to my milk melanated family that I love. That's to y'all cousins that keep on acting like they need a whooping. You hate your mama, but you love her so much. I know. You hate her, but you just go plump your lips up and get a tan and get some weave and get all thick because you want to just look just like your mama and your daddy. I get it. Now, back to our regularly scheduled program. They need a whooping, that's all. We just let them go. Shouldn't have did that. All right, back to the numbers. Y'all love when little circle comes out. Whew, starting to sweat up. Listen, stop it. Y'all be acting out. Y'all just need to be thrown over somebody's thing and you need a real whooping. All right. So back to the numbers. That's how I look at it when they be acting out. Because I've seen a lot, y'all. That's why I have to stay off the internet because it brings fire up from my feet when I see that. It makes me angry. But I'm not going to let that win because I understand that they're ignorant. And I hate to say it, but you don't know your history, so you a nigga. That's why I say nigga so calmly because that just means ignorant. And you can be a white nigga. You can be a Mexican nigga. You can be a Chinese nigga. You can be an Indian nigga. Ignorance don't have no color. So when I say nigga, I'm not always talking about black folks. You can be ignorant in any color. Ignorance don't have no color. It's just stupid. Exactly. Ignorance has equal opportunity. Because there's some ignorant black folks. There's some ignorant Asians. It's ignorant everybody because they just unlearned. And that's why the Bible say, my people, all of them. Because everybody got created. And the reason that we have the stupid things happening that we have now. No, not just ignorant. Listen, when I saw a girl's TikTok yesterday, she grown my age. It broke my heart. She said she grew up in some town and a woman gave her bleach as a 4-year-old child. The baby kept asking for something to drink. Did y'all see that? And a woman, a white woman, gave this baby, they was in a laundromat. She said, here, drink this. And gave this baby a cup of bleach to drink. She said, needless to say, my aunt beat the brakes off of her. She started convulsing, throwing up blood. Stop letting your kids walk up to people, because there's some evil people on this word. Mind you, this happened at least 20, 30 years ago, because the chick looked like she my age. Baby. God knew. Baby, God knew. Give my baby a cup of bleach. Bitch, I'll kill you. Excuse my language, but bitch, I will kill you. In behind mine's life sentence, you damn right, I'm going down. And this got me pissed. Because you cannot be that hateful to hurt a baby that ain't did nothing to you. I don't give a damn what color you is. I will kill your ass. Kill you. About mine. Give my baby some bleach. You ain't gonna have no life in you. You ain't gonna have to worry about seeing another black baby, Mexican, Indian, Asian, nothing. You won't see nobody. Give a baby, a 3-year-old baby, some bleach. You hateful. And it's a certain place in hell reserved for people with hate like that. This I know because I read it. So while y'all doing all y'all can do here, the same torment that you giving other people, you ain't read the books I read. So you don't know what's laid up for you, baby, but I do. That's why I'm going to treat your ass right, because you ain't getting me where you going. While y'all thinking God is pleased with what y'all doing, baby, that's because you're unlearned. But if you knew the punishment that we was reading about in Ezra, baby, you'd be on your knees, on your face, repenting of every nasty, ugly thing that you said, baby, because it's a special torment laid up for y'all. This I know. So do as much as you want to now, police. Oh, baby, you ain't read what I done read. You don't know how scary the COs is in the place that you are going for the innocent blood that you shed. Oh, baby. Y'all don't even know what's coming. Keep on counting up your bodies of innocent blood. Baby, listen. We read what happens to the people that shed innocent blood and cover it up. We know exactly what your punishment will be. We read it. We read it. So while your friends cover up for you, God's justice system is not like this one. There will be no bribes. There will be no cover-ups. There will be none of your homeboys when you stand in judgment for the innocent blood you shed. It won't be nobody behind you. You won't be able to lie, because God is going to seal your lie. He's going to seal your lying mouth and open up your chest and your heart. The wicked things that you thought is going to be spoke, and you ain't going to be able to lie. So while y'all thinking y'all doing something right now, your book is being written, bro. And the moment you won't even be able to lie. Cops, judges, lawyers, all of the people that you didn't see. God, we know the punishment for the people that watched it, covered it, and helped you. We know everybody's thing. So keep on doing it, because you only get this for a little while. But baby, 1,000 years is one day. 2,000 years is 2 days. 3,000 years is 3 days. So while y'all tormenting folks for this little 50, 60 years you got, bro, woo, I seen what's coming for you. And God made it terrifying for a reason. Thought you was running something. You better start repenting now. And if you don't believe me, go get the book of Esdras, honey, and read it for yourself. You're going to want to think about everything you did. Matter of fact, you need to go read the book of Adam and Eve. The reason they took it out of y'all Catholic Bible is because it says when Adam died and Eve, look, when God took his spirit, not his soul, up to heaven, it was 2 Negroes, 2 black people standing on the side of the Son of Man. I know why they took it out. Because they say it right there that it's 2 Negroes standing on the side of the Son of Man. 2 black. You can read it for yourself. That's why they said it's non-canonical, because it talks about how Rome are matricides, mother killers, and they set up ill-fated houses for little boys. That was foretold over 5,000 years ago. And guess what's happening now? Pre-scandals. So while y'all pastors is telling y'all not to read these books, baby, it's running down who, what, when, where, and why. Even down to the cicadas that took over Rome a couple years ago. Yeah, that's in there too. And I read it before it happened. Y'all want to know how I know all this stuff is coming? The books y'all telling y'all pastors is telling y'all not to read. All of these books that they telling y'all not to read, as to why y'all walking around with satanic symbols on y'all bodies and don't even know it, doing rituals in church. Because guess what? Y'all listen to men instead of God. Well, I'm not y'all. Okay? So if you secretly have hate in your heart for another race, don't matter if you black, white, Asian, or whatever, it can cause you to go to hell. And hell is not a pretty place. I don't care what they telling you. I don't care what they say, because we read about the torments, even for the women that have abortions, the men that force them to get abortions. We know. If that is the sin that you don't get forgiven for, we know. We know what happens to the mamas that let people cuss, their kids cuss people out. We know what happened to y'all. We know what happened to the women that adorned themselves, had their titties popped out, ass out on the thing, and they got a husband. We know what happened to y'all. And the men that lust after y'all. It ain't just torments in the books we read. It breaks it down per sin. So all of my married women and husbands that get on here lusting after people, y'all better go read it, Ezra, about if you go to hell, what's going to happen to you for that. See, y'all, KJV is a template, but there's more. It's book 1 and book 2. See, some people getting their books today. They've been going out. I ordered some more book last night, too. It's a whole book of Adam and Eve. Right. You want to know what really happened with Adam and Eve and not they just sinned and got kicked out? Show you where to go get that. It's a testament of Abraham. You can find out what he didn't just rest with their fathers. All them in y'all KJV where it said we got their last will and testaments. We read them. The brothers of Joseph that you hear about, we read their whole story. And then their last will and testament, we have it. We read it. We read it. It's book 1 and book 2. I think my book 2 is in my room. So if you want to know more about the Bible, you want to know what Jesus did when he was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we read it. He made a whole city go blind because they told Joseph they didn't want to see him. So he's like, okay, they won't see nothing. Poof. Y'all can keep selling y'all story of Jesus. We read the real one. And the Bible said, are Adam and Eve? Sure. Give me 1 second. It might be in my other book. I think it's in my other book. Hold on. Yep, it's in my other book. Give me a second. You can get the PDF online right now too if you want to read it. Give my baby some bleach. Lord, thank you for letting my kids be grown, and please protect my grandkids, because I do not want to have to go to jail. Ooh, y'all, that got me hot. I ain't gonna lie. I got it in a few different books, so I really don't be knowing where it is in this one until I need to find it. I think it's in my book 1. Because y'all know I read it in several different books, so I ain't gonna lie. I got it in my, what's the name and everything. So the Apocalypse of Adam is on 707, and that's where you can read about heaven. So I'm going to show you. Hold on. And then I'll get to the book of Adam and Eve. Is it at the end of book 1? Thank you. Because y'all know I be off. Oh, there you go. There's 1. But the apocalypse of Adam, which is when he was going, is in here too. So look at that. Who talking crazy? I pray and hope someone lost in her life wakes up today. Who said something crazy? Y'all want me to get them? Y'all want me to get them? Is that why y'all added? Y'all want me to get them? Tell me who it is. Daddy long legs. All right. Deeds. Hey, beautiful. I own a Lexus. Want to ride with me? No. It's another limp dick man in here right now. Because the only ones that talk nasty about stuff is ones that ain't got nothing going on. You about to have my mouth hurting again? And not from what you think. Because when I get to talking crazy, I like to take teeth out my mouth. Only people get on people's lives when we talking about the Bible and talk dirty is a person that can't do nothing with what they got. Because you getting aroused, you're not going to get nothing out of me. Going on, sir. I like tree branches that are firm and stand stiff when the wind blows. And when the waters come, they can hold up. You ain't got nothing for me. Move around, sir. Thanks. Be like tall, strong tree branches over here. So if you got to talk about it, you ain't doing nothing with it. Because the ones that know, they ain't got to say nothing. I know what's going on around here. Right out. We don't want it. It's probably all the way back up in your stomach. Like a turtleneck. Have you ever seen a snapping turtle? Move around. Sorry. Y'all already know what's going on. I'm trying to keep it cool over here. Literally. Where is my fan? Oh, Jesus. I be trying to be sick of people coming for me. Oh, God. Y'all do not understand rage be coming up from the middle. Listen, when I say I be trying to keep cool, see, y'all be lying. Now, I really be trying to keep cool because this stomach is wet. I'm trying hard just to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Help me, Jesus. I am on one today. Don't do it to yourself. Just don't. Don't come over here. See, they think because you talk about Jesus, you won't cut their head off. I'm the fighting apostles and disciples. I'm the cussing disciple, and there was one. I'm the one that'll cut your ear off and your neck. Y'all looking for the Judases. I'm not a Judas. I keep a sword on me. I keep my breastplate on, and I come for your head. So don't let none of this fool you. Don't. Because see, what y'all fail to realize is the people that got picked to run with him was gangsters. He picked the most rough, tough dudes that had slain and did all of that. Jesus didn't run with no jellyback Christians. You want to know how I know? Because the jellyback Christians took the church money and went to the ops and paid the ops to kill him. The jellyback Christians that y'all see in the churches today, they took the church's money and put a hit out on my daddy. Y'all didn't know? The church people took the congregation's money and went to the ops and had them kill Jesus. Because he didn't fit in what they said was saved. So, while the church people coming over here trying to flex, bro, you come from a line of murderers. You ain't making me feel nothing. Y'all act just like y'all parents. Y'all forefathers of the church people, the Sadducees and the Pharisees. Nah, you ain't scaring me. I know who you is. You ain't fooling me because you got your church clothes on. Because they hide your devil wings underneath there. We did that already. We already did a story about that. Now, moving on. Not that long, Miss Patsy. So, for the person that asked me for Adam and Eve, there it is. There's two stories. There's the Apocalypse and the Vita. So, for those of you that don't believe you can read about Adam and Eve more than just... Let's see what they say. Let's see what y'all little Bible say about Genesis. Yeah, look. Let's see what your little Bible say. The one that y'all pastors tell y'all don't read out of. Let's go to Genesis and God made and here we go. Genesis 1 of you all's little list y'all got here of Bible books, but don't have all, because this is not all of the Bible. Okay, so it says in Genesis 1 and 26, and God said, let us make man in our image after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the fowl of the air, over the cattle, and over... No, I got to do that right. And the Lord said... Got to put that in there. I love doing that. And the Lord... Come on. Read. First, they let us who? And the Lord said... Yeah, I already know how I got to do. Read. Yes, sister. Go on and get it. That's what they do. All right. It says, and God said in 27, so God created man in his own image. And the we is the Holy Spirit, wisdom, and Jesus was already here. So there's that. Y'all know how they do. No? Y'all, I am a puke kid. My grandmother was a pastor, mom was a minister, daddy's a minister, uncles. Listen, I know how to do the whole service. I could probably direct a whole 2 months of service. Believe me, I know I know how everything go. I was the PK. I know how it go. Anyway, I know who gonna fake shout, who gonna fake yell, who gonna fake run, and I know the people that's hit with the spirit for real. All right. All right, y'all be safe, Amber. Yes. I tell my godmother, so my godmother is the truth. She really is. She is not a church person, but she goes to church. But she's the truth. When I say if I could ever get her on here with y'all, would fall in love with her too. But yeah, I tell her, I said, Mama, no, you can't go watch my stuff because I'm out in the wild and I have to talk to the wildlings like the wildlings talk. She said, you be having to cuss, baby? I said, well, Mama, sometimes. She said, well, cuss like what, baby? Mama, I can't talk. You just can't go watch it. I said, just please don't go, okay? You're not going to be happy. But I got to talk to them in the language they understand, mama. It's not like church. If I talk to them like church, they wouldn't stay over here. So just don't go watch it. Please don't go watch it. Please. I said, but mama, I can't go out there acting. I can't talk to them like that. They won't understand it's a foreign language. I have to talk to them like the wildlings. Y'all want to know this what I say? Oh, because if she ever watch, I would be so sad. But mama, you will be proud, but in a different way. While we are worrying about, hold on, here we go. We got one online. Okay, while we are worrying about food, what about keeping God's commandments? I hear about all kinds of book, which is all well. But what about the commandments? You can't even follow all the commandments because you ain't got all the books. That's why the Bible said, my people will die an untimely death because they don't have enough information. All the books is what you need to follow the commandments. Trying to help you. Because you don't have all the knowledge in this book that you have here. This little book. It ain't all here. That's why he said, in my word, I have hidden mysteries. And to those that want to find them, they will. They're going to seek me and they're going to find me. But to those that just want what's right in front of them, that's all they're going to have. Well, you're looking at a seeker and finder here, huh? And I found it. So you can't obey the whole law because you don't have the whole law. Ding. That would be my orbit moment. That would be my orbit moment. Now, moving on. So, if you want to go really read about the beginning, you can go read about the life of Adam and Eve and what actually happened and how they tried to commit suicide and all the things that happen as to why folks can't help their kids right now because they call it the devil and they don't know it's not the devil. It's generational curses that started with Adam and Eve. Can't help your husband because what you're trying to say is the devil is not the devil. It's actually a generational issue. And if you could read that Adam and Eve had it, you'd be able to help them. Moving on. So, you can read about the life of Adam and Eve in your book 2 on page 249, and it's every other page. And then, or even the king of Bashan, because y'all know it was a king of Bashan, but I've actually read his words, know what the giants were, what they did, what evil spirit inhabited that army that Israel used to fight against, because this is going to tell you about all y'all wars that's in Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, and Numbers. As to why the Israelites started worshiping they devils. Because they was 450 feet tall, 20 feet tall, so they was scared. Now you know why Gideon didn't want to go into the land, because these is who they was going against. And we can read about how they were possessed by the 7 ruling powers, which y'all talk about the rulers of darkness and all of that, but y'all don't know their names, but we do because we read the Testament of Solomon, and there's 7 of them like strife. The first one is deception, and the last is the worst. What was we saying before that? So, y'all, we use manners around here. If y'all want me to do something, it needs to be a please or thank you. We use manners. And I being showed 5 books. Okay. So we got the Lost Book of King Og. All right, y'all, do me a favor. Go tell me what scriptures this dude is mentioned in. We didn't did it before. I'm on YouTube, honey. Circle Trover 22 or Circle Trover. Mac, I don't care if it's flat or round, it's about to burn. So you could put fire in a bowl or on a plate. It's still fire. I don't care if it's flat or round. It's about to burn. It's about to burn. So I've seen fire in bowls and I've seen fires on plates. How about y'all? Can I enlighten you on Lilith? No, but if you go and read the book of Adam and Eve, this book right here, it'll tell you who Lilith is. Go read this. Y'all want to know who Lilith is? Her and her girlfriends is in here. And you can go and read the Testament of Solomon, and that'll tell you who it is too. So you can go read this book, and it'll tell you who Lilith is as well. So we have the Testament of Adam. The Testament of Adam, which is not in your Genesis. We have the life of Adam and Eve. And we also have the apocalypse of Adam, which is his death and what happened with that. So we have the life of Adam and Eve. We have the Testament of Adam. Now, I really do want to read that, y'all. Do y'all want to read the Testament of Adam? Remember I was telling y'all about the hours of the day and how the demons have to do the water? Who knew? So if you got this book, let's read the Testament of Adam instead of the life of Adam and Eve. Let's read that. Let's do it. It's because it's short, too. Where is my computer? Oh, right there. You know what's crazy? A lot of church people be worried about keeping the law, but they don't be worried about keeping God's law. Because they do what they pastor tell them to do. And the Bible tells them to read outside of that 66 because they don't have enough information, but they always listen to what they pastor say. It's crazy. I don't listen to what pastors say. I listen to what God says. And I don't got to use my pastor to get to God. So that's why I don't have to follow all them rules that they make up that ain't even God's laws. They be having people feel like they can't get to God unless they go through their pastor. Bro, that's what Jesus is for. I don't need you. He is my pastor. And thank God, because he sure taught me more than y'all pastors did. I be telling people, I teach pastors. Y'all do not know how many ministers over this last 12 years have called me to call themselves siphoning y'all Sunday and Tuesday messages out. And then I get on their lives and go to their little church service, and it's exactly what I just taught them on Tuesday. Been teachers, pastors for a long time. Bishops, whole nine. No, I cannot. Listen. If you want to know, listen, there are questions that y'all ask me that you all can answer. If you want to know what God's law is, mama or daddy, I don't know if it's a person, a female or male, just go Google, literally. Or this is why you get your Bible. This is the seeking and the finding, y'all. Y'all so used to people explaining and telling y'all. I'm not that kind of leader, and I'm not even a leader. But if I was, folks would be mad at me. Because I'm not about to sit up here and preach for no 8 hours. You about to get this, bring your dictionary to service on Sunday. Bring your notebook and everybody get out and we about to look. So you ain't got to keep asking me. Because I told y'all, I answer questions, but not like that. I want you to be able to find it for yourself. And that's not being mean and nasty. How will you minister if you don't know how to go find it for yourself? You always got to say, Circa said. No. Y'all been saying my pastor says forever. No, say you say, because you read it for yourself. King Og is Numbers 21 and Deuteronomy 3. Good job. See? So we got the book of King Og. And we can read about the demon armies that was going against Israel all the time as to why they were scared. Yeah. Okay, so look at this. How is it that so many pastors is teaching, but don't nobody know where to go find those scriptures unless it's the recorded ones that everybody know? So ain't nobody got no new revelation in 200 years. None of these pastors went to Joshua chapter 10 as many times as y'all done preached about the sun not going down and seeing that the book of Jasher is listed right there. And all of these other books that are listed But y'all just read it. Y'all don't study, so then y'all can't give the people no other food but the same microwave food y'all been giving them. Trying to keep a flock to sustain them. Exactly. And like I told y'all, the money y'all send me, I give it away to other people. So God sustains me. I'm not doing no jumping tricks in front of here for y'all or nothing. And I'm going to say what I want to say, whether you like it or not. You don't like it, right out. They didn't like what Jesus said either. That's why they killed him. Your mama skirt. Listen, I already know. I talked to one of the largest Bible colleges, like, head. And he said most pastors won't preach it because it's spiritual suicide for them. So you don't care about your soul because you will be held accountable for all of these souls that you not tell, man. Yeah, so trying to save yourself, you about to lose your life. Pastors trying to save your reputation and not look crazy, you're going to lose your soul. Because God ordained y'all to tell all of his word, not a part of it. That's why it's a concert. It's the club for church people. God's spirit ain't there. Those are synagogues of Satan. Because if everybody just feel comfortable, ain't no tears flowing because the conviction of the Holy Ghost and laid on your shoulders, I don't want to go there. Because when people come in my house, I don't have probably nobody that's been to my house. I got what I call the crying couch in there in my living room. Grown men, white, black, old, young, women, everybody, kids, anybody that sit on that couch, as soon as they come in, they say, I don't know why I feel like I just need to. You need to cry? Yeah, repentance is in this place. You come in here, you about to spill out everything so you can get better. Churches don't even feel like that no more, but you can walk into my house. I ain't met one person yet. Everybody that comes to my house cries here. And they start to tell stuff that they ain't never told nobody. And I'll be like, I don't know why I'm doing this. Well, I do. You sitting on the crying couch. You sitting on the crying couch. Shoot. Everybody sit on that couch cry. That's why I don't sit there. I cry on the other couch. It's a space. I don't let nobody sit there. That's my part. Everybody, I promise you, thugs. I'm talking about hardcore, just got out of prison doing 25 years. Ooh, I'll be like, that's why I keep tissues and all of that. It's been happening. My kids will come in from school and look at the couch and be like, Mom, why you keep sitting people on the crying couch? Why do you keep sitting people on the crying couch? They sit there. They automatically feel drawn to that space. It's crazy. Anyway, back to the Testament of Adam. Let's read it. Yeah, so if people don't, people can put on the outside, we worship God here, but if I don't feel it, those are just words. People, this church can say house of God, but if I got the Holy Ghost, so if I don't feel it, I don't care what y'all lying in here and shaking and jumping and rehearsing. I know when I can feel, I don't feed off sadness. You got to come over here and release, so when the next time you come back, you can be happy, because I don't let people come to my house that's severely depressed all the time. You can't be here because that spirit's going to try to attach to me. So if you want to just keep talking about the problem and not trying to find solutions, I will not let you in my house. That's why my mama don't come over here. Or when I'm where I live, I literally sit and watch people knock on my door. I don't care, because I understand that demons use bodies as cups. So whatever demon, if you're not covered in the blood, ain't no lid on you. Whatever demon want to get into you today can get into you today. You can be 15 other people coming over here. No, you can't come to my house. That's why don't nobody know. I told you I just gave my kids my address like last week. These are my children. I don't care. Because if I don't want to deal with you, family or not, I don't care. I'm not. If you make me irritated and feel all crazy every time you come around, you can't come to my house. And I do this to my kids. Go on. Nope, don't even come in. Go on out. Go on. Come over here when you got some sense in your head. Back. You better leave that spirit in my house. I put the kids out. And if y'all ever get a chance to talk to them, they will tell y'all. I don't care. You ain't about to come up in my house and have me irritated with no knot in my stomach because you stupid. Go. That's why I'm divorced. I'm not about to live like that. And I realize that it's a demon hopping in, and it don't come till after you done put that liquor there. No, go on. Yeah, I can keep going to fake churches thinking that that's your way to heaven. That look, going to church do not put you in the head. Anyway, we on page 993 in the Testament of Adam. Listen. Thank you so much. Yeah, page 993, book 1. It's probably going to be page 1000 and something or something on the PDF. We love you too. Listen, y'all, listen. You are not alone anymore. I'm not faking this for y'all because in Judgment Day ain't none of y'all about to be there with me. Judgment is for me and me alone. And the people that y'all letting talk y'all into do stuff, y'all got to go read Ezra. Because if you help a person lie to cover up something, do you know that goes on your rap sheet too? And you didn't even get the part, like you didn't even get the bus or nothing. No, I'm not helping you cheat on your husband because then God, even if I ain't married, God is charging me with adultery. And I didn't even get the, nah. Can't help you. I will not be an accessory to your crimes. No. And I got to worry about all the ones I did for myself. Y'all better not be covering for nobody because if you help somebody lie, God is putting that on your rap sheet too. So when he start running you're going to be like, I didn't do that. He'd be like, but you did because you helped them. And they was, oh no. No. I'm not covering for you stealing. I'm not covering for you doing nothing wrong because I get charged with that crime too if I do. You ain't getting me because you won't be in judgment with me. And you will be in hell with me, but you might be, I'm not going to hell for you. And I didn't get no pleasure out of it. Excuse my language, but no. That's why even all these church people that be covering up, these attorneys, lawyers, all of this, y'all don't even know. Y'all is racking it up. I tell all my hope. Break it up. Break it up. Hey, break it up. Hey, break it. Yeah. Y'all breaking it up. Y'all breaking them crimes while y'all trying to put out all the people's rap sheets. Y'all don't even know how long y'all rap sheet is. Because y'all think y'all are the judge, jury, and executioner, pastors, and ministers, and bishops that's telling people how to get their kids away for adoption. Y'all got y'all mouths in business. Y'all shouldn't even. But that's okay. Because y'all little rap sheet of y'all covering and doing, baby God, y'all ain't read about Peruvial. Peruvial is an angel that guards the storehouses of books. But y'all don't read outside your KJV, so y'all don't need that. Y'all don't know. So Peruvial, y'all talk about Enoch being translated. Well, let's let y'all in on a little secret with that, honey. Enoch already wrote down everything everybody is going to do. And he wrote it down prior to it happening. It's scripted. So while you thinking you getting away, and while you thinking nobody didn't see you, it was already written down. When God translated Enoch, he got a quill, a pen of quick writing like the one you see in Harry Potter. And he got to write down everything that everybody was going to do. So why you thinking you hiding? That's why when people be like, well, who wrote the books? It's been angels. Our whole system is built off what they got up there. Isn't there a court reporter? I know my stepmother used to be one because I had to help her learn her shorthand. Matter of fact, I think she still is one. God chose whether you was gonna be fat or skinny. It says that we read it in then with y'all. We read it. God know everything. Said the only thing He don't choose for you is if you're gonna be evil or good. That's your choice. So, why y'all thinking about somebody made you do it? No, you were just evil in your heart already. And it's so funny because all these people that are lying, saying, "Oh, I didn't do it on purpose." God is judging your intentions and your thoughts first, because if you think it, you will say it. And if you say it, you will do it. So, in judgment, you are not going to be judged for your deeds first. You will be judged for your thoughts, because your thoughts cause your deeds. If you thought that you did it. Like when I be looking at that young man talking about being over touch your toes. I already know. I've done it like I don't know how many times in my, yeah, I'm going to have to ask for forgiveness for that. I done seen it 1,652 times probably. Every time I go back and watch it. I thought it if I ever get the chance. And then I said it to y'all. I'm being judged for that right now because God knows. He already know what it is. Every time I see them little ass, baby, it's like, woo. I watched it this morning, and then I seen a lady twerking on my little, back up. I already called dibs on him, honey, for his one day with the queen. Y'all seen one night with the queen and with the king? For his one day with the queen, I done already got everything together. Listen, let me stop for the church people being over here because they don't live in duality. We live in duality over here, and seeing as how I can't remember Tennessee. I gotta move on. Oh, Tennessee. If you have the books, it's gonna be in your book 1 or book 2. Just look in the table of contents. I gotta stop because if he's the same age as my son, I can't do nothing with him. And my son is 26, and he looks like my son about to be 26. So he looked like, yes, Lord. You a church girl, but you can still. No, don't call yourself no church girl. Don't do that. Because the church, okay, so let me tell you, Miss Asia. Church girl over here, or church people, means the Pharisees and the Sadducees, the people that had a form of godliness but denied the power thereof. So when you hear me say church girl, you don't want to classify yourself as that. Because church people are the people that killed Jesus. Church people are the people that took the church's money to go put a hit on Jesus. Don't classify yourself as a church person, baby. Church person over here is not a good statement. Religious people, exactly. But I have to say church people because some people say I'm not religious, but you are a church person. But you are a Sadducee and a Pharisee. You are. I can tell. I just go read about them, and then I see your actions line up. So, yeah, don't over here now on other child of God and all that. Yeah, you could probably get dumped, but over here, girl, that might get you scalded. Church Latin meaning Ceres, which we are the body of Mashiach, the Messiah. I get it. Hey, Tone, I ain't seen you. I've been missing you. You crying right now watching you teach us? Ugly crying. Good. That means my daddy tap dancing on your heart. If you're new here and I'm ever talking and you feel chills all over your body, that would be the Holy Spirit saying, pay attention. So if you get chills, your hair stands up when I'm saying certain stuff. Get teary-eyed a little bit, get that little lump in your throat. Yeah, that's my daddy. He's teaching you to be done away with religiosity. No, I don't even know if that's a word. But you ain't got to be in church to feel the Holy Spirit, baby. We feel it through the phone, don't we? Through the iPad and through the good old Samsung Galaxy Note. We sure do. That's why I don't get on here doing all of that. No, we about to talk about the real things so you can get your soul saved for real and get out of here. You thought it was goosebumps, but goosebumps don't last that long. Nah, babe, that's the Holy Ghost touching you. And he'll just go on down. Sometimes he'll start at your feet. He'll come up. Sometimes you'll feel it on your face. God moves. And then you get that little lump in your throat. You'll be like, well, God, maybe I do need to just... That's repentance. That means that something that God said touched your heart. It got through your stony heart. It got through that solid wall that you've been hiding behind. Your brick heart you got. I told y'all a lot of y'all was about to go through heart surgery. If you've been here with me for a while, I tell y'all, you come over here, you're going to get heart surgery. We don't do fake. We don't do plastic. We do real life things. We talk about real life things so that you can get healed and you can heal your communities and your family. We gonna talk about we don't do fake church over here. We don't. I'm not gonna tell you just what you want to hear. I don't care because God has commissioned me to do something. Prior to TikTok, I've been doing this, and I've had to fight. When I tell y'all I had to fight, I had to fight for the things that I say. Just like the old school disciples used to have to be getting out of Dodge in the middle of the night. Yeah, that's my life. And it's been since I was 11 years old. I've been on my own since I was 11. Back and forth with my family, but not that much. So, yeah. I haven't been sleeping in 2 days, literally studying. That's to you. Oh, thanks to you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's the real thing, family. So with that, I don't want y'all to have fake church over here. I want y'all to cry. Because when you cry, you release toxins. And that's how you get rid of your stony heart. God set it up that way. It's either 23 or 32 toxins that come out in every tear that you have. Which means your body, that's why your face be clear and it be all that salt. And it burns because those are the toxins coming out of your body. That's why you feel lighter. There's also a pain relief enzyme that's released when you cry. That's why all of a sudden you go to sleep and you feel calm. So you got to look at the science of how God made us and what he calls us to do. It's a real thing. We're going to talk about the real stuff over here. Go look it up. It's 4 different. It's like onion tears, tears of sadness, tears of joy, something. But you can look at the crystallized forms. And each different tear has a different genetic makeup, y'all. They form crystals differently because the enzymes or the chemical properties of those tears are all different. God did that. Go see if it's either 23 or 32 toxins in every tear. Guess what? Most hardened criminals with a stony heart that don't care. Do y'all know they say they haven't cried in years? They turn into crazy people because they're toxic. They won't cry. They won't show no emotion, so their body does not release the toxins. Well, then their brain starts not to work correctly because they're toxic. Look it up. I got to go to the bathroom. Go look it up. Most people that haven't cried in years are crazy. And that's not they're crazy. No, it's biologically, like scientifically proven. Your body is toxic. Just like when your kidneys and stuff shut down and you become septic, it's the same thing when you don't cry. It's a real thing, family. Go look it up while I go to the bathroom real quick. Sorry, y'all. Okay. You ain't missed nothing, mama. We recorded it all on YouTube. You know you ain't missed nothing. TT got you. Sis got you. We got over 200 videos on YouTube now, y'all. It's right about 200. You ain't missed nothing. You know I got y'all. It's all on YouTube, Punky. Everything. Okay, so did y'all go look it up? Yes, and I'm still using this same one. I don't care, y'all. I'm not about to front for y'all. Yes, I'm about to squeeze it all the way out because this is my favorite, and I got to wait till I go home to go get some more. Or have my baby send me some. This is my favorite lip gloss, and it don't break my lips out, so this is the only one I got. Y'all know I don't try. Baby, go to the Goodwill. If y'all want to start buying books, go to the Goodwill. Everything don't got to be new. I don't care about new. I Am Killer. I watch all of the jail prison shows. All of them. All the document. I probably didn't watch every documentary about prison shows. Not joking. Any Goodwill. Any Goodwill. And listen, while the weather is still nice, people are still having garage sales. Y'all know a lot of old people bought these books. A lot of old people have these books, and y'all don't be trying to. You better get you some old friends. Get you some old lady friends. They got a ton of books that, oh, honey, I don't read those anymore. I can't see that well. Well, do you want to give them to a good home? At least you know I won't be like your grandkids and ruin them. Thank you. Thank you. Collect the books. If you go in my the blue little link up here in my bio, we have a book called Lost Books, and a lot of the books are there. We have two book lists there. Good morning, everybody. Girl, you ain't awkward. I don't got no friends my age either. All my friends is old enough to be my parents, and they always have been. My YouTube Circle Trova. Anything that has to do with me is gonna be Circle Trovas. But I only have this. I do have Instagram, but I haven't started doing anything on there. So I might go live on there today. But I didn't want to put another Instagram on my phone, so I'm just probably gonna have to get rid of my old Instagram. Because I don't want all of them connecting. You know what I mean? So this is your first time here. Well, welcome, Miss Nadine. Thank you so much. Yes, we got a. Y'all want to know? We study the Bible. We study so many things. We do not just study biblical things here, though. So look, y'all. We study mythology. To those of you who are new, this is one of the books we read out of. And let me tell you something. This book looks scary, but it's very informational. You want to know why? Because most of the names of y'all medicines is in here as demons. If you're new here and you want to know, we don't just study the Bible. Because we've been looking up the names of demons, and it's all the names of the medicines, the fallen angels, the giants, and all of this stuff. You want to know what medicines your kids is on? They names is in this book. This book, and hold on. This book, y'all medicines, right here. Y'all want to know where they get them medicine names from? Right here. You know where else they get those medicine names from? Show you something. I'm going to highlight one or two. We're just going to read a few real quick before we read this Testament of Adam. So, if you go to the Testament of Solomon in the books that we read, Solomon is the wisest man on the planet still. That RHYX in the front of there is how you, if you take that HY out of the middle, that's your RX for medicine. Or recipe is what that stands for. This is the prefix for most medicines. RHYX is the prefix for most medicine. They just take out the HY so you don't know what you're looking at. But these are the names of demons. And he said, I am called Rix Aloth. I produce croup in infants. Croup. The next one is Rix Autometh, or however you say that. I inflict heart pain. The next one is Rix Menthando. I cause kidneys to suffer pain, like kidney failure. I cause ribs to suffer pain. The next one is Rix Anoreth. I send gas and burning into the bowels. That would be irritable bowel syndrome. Rix, however you say his name, I make off with the minds and alter the hearts. Kind of like schizophrenia and stuff. Their mind is not right. Let me get my other book because it's already listed in here and I can show you from where I studied years ago. Is this book 1 or book 2? Book 1. Thank you, Jesus. See, this is what my original book looks like. This is one of my lovelies sent me a new one, but I had the hardbacks, but they don't have the hardbacks on them no more. And both of my copies look like this. I don't know where the other one is. This is my book 1, though. So if you go back here, hold on. Because I have it marked. For those of you that want to know, right here, and for my OBs, y'all know, but for my newbies, we're going to show it. So this, Solomon interrogates the three-headed dragon spirit. Now, who saw what is on the House of Dragons? What is the sigil for the House of Dragons? Jay-Z Grace, did you send me an email? Go, if you want books and you can't afford them, but you ain't gonna eat out this week and you're not gonna go get your nails done and you're not gonna turn up with your friends, we'll send you a book. But if you ain't willing to sacrifice, we ain't willing to sacrifice for you either. So here's this. Oh, three-headed dragons. No, not on the sigil from how. It's three. It's the three-headed dragons. Okay, so look. They got that from somewhere. It says Solomon interrogates the three-headed dragon spirit, head of the dragons. House of dragons. Head of dragons. Yes, who you? We send books out to people that can't afford them. We send these books out I just sent out about 20 copies last night. And I got some more to send out today. Go to Circa Trova Books, email circuitrovabooks@gmail.com. Yes, girl. That's what we do. We have a book fund and we send out books for people that can't afford them that want to learn with us. Yes, that's what we do. People send in money. And that's why I said the TikTok does not pay me. With all them followers, I don't get paid nothing from TikTok. Zero. The money that comes into my account are from working or non-working or however they get their money. We don't care. They send in money to buy books for other people in their Circuit Trova family. Yes, that's what we do. We want everybody to learn. Everybody. But we say if you're going and getting $200 nails and $700 nails and $800 bundles, buy your own books. But if you really cannot afford it, yes, there are people that send in money. We've bought hundreds, literally, of these books. We've sold out Amazon a few times, and they done been on sale for almost, 5-6 months now, because we do what we do around here. We make waves in places. It's circuitrovabooks@gmail.com. Go to my website, y'all, Circuit Trova 22. All the information is there. If you want to donate to help other people get books, or we also help people when we have the funds. We try to help people. You have to send in documentation, but we also have a 501c that I started where we help people like with a little bit on your light bill, or try to help like if you're being evicted. We can't pay all of it, but sometimes if we have the funds, if there are people that have sent me, if it's not there, I can't send it, y'all. And I don't be mad right now, because a lot of the people that follow me are spending their money on dehydrated food and getting their stuff prepared, so I don't care. That's why I never did this for the money. Y'all not ever gonna hear me ask for no money, because all of the money that has come through my accounts from Cash Apps and stuff from other people, I've given it away to the people that need it. So any money that we get, we give it away. And if I do use it for class, it's to buy the things to show y'all what y'all need. This is why I don't move this, y'all. I don't have enough space. This room is filled up with stuff. Now, listen, I'm just saying, if you already know you got hair appointments and stuff this week, take that $50. God will bless you. But if you really cannot afford it, we do buy books for people. If you can't afford them, we don't just buy them. If you can't, like, you spending all your money to live, not what they'll buy them for me and I can go buy, I'm going to go spend $50 at DoorDash. No. The people that we buy books for don't have $50 for DoorDash. No, JC, I'm not, listen, honey, listen. Just send me the email. I'm not talking to you. I'm saying Nerd Junk Shop is where you can go get our, because we have like, we got blankets and stuff and hoodies. Oh, man. We have blankets with our logo on them. Nerd Junk Shop is where you can go get our hoodies. We got all sorts of hoodies. Most of mine are in my room. I'll show you real quick. These are just two of them. All my other ones are either in the washing machine or whatever. But we have a black and gold one like this. And then we have the blanket to match. So it says as above, so below on it with our tree. Right? And then like this is just one of our word hoodies. It says knowledge on it in a few different languages. And then we have understanding. We have knowledge, understanding, and I can't think of the other one right now. And then we have like one with a word search on it with real words from these books that we read so that it'll make people go look them up since everybody's so nosy. We got one that says Apocrypha, which is the books that we read. We got a couple different ones. So you can go to nerdjunkshop.com and look around if you want to get some of our merch. Most of our stuff glows in the dark. Cool thing about it is the lady that makes those, who is our mod, she allows you to customize them. So you have to get the same design, but you could do puff paint. You could do, she just got like some vinyl in that's going to kill the game here in a minute. But glow in the dark, she got UV, all the colors, everything. And she lets you customize. It's a little bit extra, but you can customize your hoodies for what colors you want. You just have to get the same design. Where do you go to order? nerdjunkshop.com. The wisdom is your favorite. Listen, I got so many. I got one I'm working on right now. It's about to come out. And then we working on our Guys Math Be Mathing. Trying to get that one right. So, but you go to Nerd Junk Shop, and nerd is spelled with a 3 and not an E. You just love the glow in the dark. You use it on your stuff. So cool. Yes. It tripped me out one day because I don't really go outside at night. But I was walking, I think, to take my trash out of something, and came back in my house and forgot I had my glow in the dark hoodie, y'all. And I looked down, I'm like, dang. Yeah, I'm on YouTube too. You have to, if you got failed delivery, you probably didn't email it to the right place. It's circatrovalbooks@gmail.com. Circatroval Books. That's it. And I just sent out books yesterday, so. And you have to put your address. Do not just tell me you don't want books, because I don't email back for that. If you're new, if you say, hey, I want books, I don't care. I don't know your address, your phone number, and I'm not going to email you back. So if you want books, you have to put your name and the correct address, because y'all be putting cities and stuff, and sometimes I try to go send them books out and it won't let me. Okay. Thank you so much. So let's get this. Let's go back to this because we've been on 2 hours. Let's read this Testament of Adam real quick. So for those of you, okay, look. So for those of you that don't have this book, just go to your Google and type in James Charlesworth PDF, and you can download and read with us right now on a PDF. You don't gotta You can read right now with us. You don't gotta wait. I need to clean up this room, y'all, because there's stuff everywhere from all these classes. You can download the PDF of the books that we read. You need book 1 and book 2. Because I'm going to tell y'all, I did not have all these books. To my newbies, it took me years. These books are not just, and this ain't all of them. It's books all over in here and in my room and everywhere. It took me years. But a lot of this stuff, I had it on PDF or I read it online until I could get the money to get it. I know you can find it on Google. I don't know where else, but you can get it there. You need book 1 and book 2. 1 and 2. We'll just do it like that. Okay. So. Yeah. James Charlesworth. So let's read this now. So we on page 993. Z Library. Okay, I know some people download it from Z Library, wherever you get it, but you get like literally you can go online right now and just type in Google James Charlesworth book 1 and book 2 PDF and it's gonna come up and you can download both. Okay, so that you can oh yeah, and they have them. Thank you, sweetheart Izzy. They have them on YouTube and audiobooks as well. What book are we in now? We're in book 1. Hey y'all. Okay, so let's get this popping. Let's read the Testament of Adam. This is how we find out about what happens in the hours of the day, family. Y'all ready? Let's go. It's very interesting. Okay. Ooh. All right, so it says the first hour of the night is the praise of the demons. And at that hour, they do not injure or harm any human being. Can anybody tell me what the time of the first hour of the night is? What time is the first hour of the night? Who knows? It's like 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock in the evening. It's like 7 o'clock. Like 6 or 7, yep. 7 o'clock. 7 p.m. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the first hour of the night is like 7 o'clock. Mm-hmm. Right. So let's look at what happens. So in the first hour of the night is the praise of the demons and how they cannot injure anyone. So they have to praise God. So the demons y'all be worshiping, talking about they all this and all of that. In the first hour of the night, they got to give homage to who created them. Who knew? That's why Satan still has to go up to heaven to ask permission to do whatever he gonna do with us. And y'all be worshiping the people that already gotta go ask for permission. Nah, take me to the head, dude. 993. So go on and worship your rock gods, because your rock gods gotta go to my God and ask permission to give you whatever power they gonna give you. Satan has to ask God, yes, for everything. They can't just do nothing to you. They literally have to go ask permission. So y'all be worshiping the people that still gotta ask permission. Go right ahead. I go to the one to get a permission. He don't have a creator. See, people think because we created that everything has to be created. Y'all gotta. Yes, God gives him permission because God tests you to see who you believe more, him or them. You don't need to pray for Satan. He chose his thing, and it's not like with us. Satan don't get forgiveness. That's why he be trying to kill y'all and get y'all to worship him, because he mad because he don't get to go to the place that y'all get to go. And he didn't get what you get. If you mess up today, you can get forgiveness today. And God gives you 1,000 gazillion chances to keep messing up. Well, guess what? Lucifer got one hit and he was banned for it for good. So he be mad, him and his homeboys, his brothers, they be mad because God gives us continuous grace and continuous mercy. That's why Lucifer and his homeboys hate us so much. And if you don't believe me, that's it. Excuse me. That's in Adam and Eve. And Lucifer tells them, I'm mad because y'all get something I didn't get. Lucifer tells Adam in the book of Adam and Eve that I'm mad because I do not get what you guys get. I got one shot at it and he kicked me out. And I don't get to go back up there. But you all can mess up a gazillion times. And he gonna still let y'all go. Now, I'm not happy about that. That's why I just go to the head men. Y'all can keep going to the peons if you want to, having to go through rocks and stuff. That's why they can't give y'all direct power. You have to use some. Aha! Y'all know I'm about to do it. I'm about to go get my costume on. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to get my costume on. Y'all got to use this stuff to get a message. All of this. Pills and potions and rocks. And y'all know I'm happy about this. And magic wands. I don't got to use no sticks. I don't got to use no rocks. I don't got to use no potion. I don't got to use none of these. My stuff comes straight from the stores. Bam. And you know what's so crazy? Let me show y'all how crazy y'all even sound doing it. And yes, these are toys. Because I do we act out the Bible over here. You can't be a magician without stuff. But I don't pray over this stuff. I don't use it. I use it to show y'all how silly y'all look. So with that, do you realize that even the wands that you use to cast, you would not have unless my God made trees? Or whatever it is that you make your wands. He made the wands for y'all. He made the trees for y'all to cut them out to enchant them. The rocks, you wouldn't be able to enchant them if he hadn't created magic. People were never supposed to have it, one. And two, y'all still using something that he created to defy him. You look real smart. But if you knew what happened to the angels, you can read it in Enoch 6. And then the first book of Enoch, Enoch 6 through 11. Then you go in the second book of Enoch and read books 6 through 10. And you will see what happened to the people that followed them, that used all of their magical wanding things and what is laid up for them. You can see how you took God's creation and used it against them and how he feel about that. Fallen angels taught humans magic. And how to change God's plan. While y'all running in behind them, they still got to ask for forgiveness to make y'all potions work. So you going to use my daddy's stuff to go get you real smart. That's why the earth got flooded the first time. Right, rock God. So I'd just rather deal with that dude. I don't gotta go through the peons, boo. I go straight to the. I don't need no middleman. I go straight to the connect, getting it out the boat. Fresh snow cut on it. No nothing. When y'all use this stuff, y'all stuff got cut on it. This cut. This that cut right here. This that y'all done cut. It's been cut so many times. When y'all get it, you gotta go through extra measures to make it seem like the same thing. Too much baking powder, baking soda, and all of that old good. Y'all got too much cut on y'all stuff. My stuff ain't cut. It's pure. Take that baking soda out of there and get this full hit of it, baby. It's going to be good to you. You hear me? Ain't no cut on what I got. That's why my body be all hot. I can't sit down. I'll be trying to, whoa, yes, Lord. Y'all ain't had that real stuff yet. And that's for the church people, too. Y'all see my antenna? Defying gravity. Y'all see it? Y'all, I told y'all this will happen when the spirit get going. I told y'all the energy be everywhere. Do y'all see my hair defy gravity? Do y'all see it? Y'all see it? Y'all see it? On its own. I ain't did nothing. I'm gonna leave it. It's an antenna. Something's going on over here. So I'll just let it get whatever little, electricity I'm supposed to be absorbing. Come on. Anyway. That is nuts. Sometimes they be straight. You be like, now this lock long. How's you set it up like that? But guess what? Because I got coils on the end of my hair, just like the copper coils that receive electricity and push electricity. This is what all y'all copper coils look like right here. If you look at the end of my hair, there's coils there. And they receive and transmit energy. And as you can see, there we go. I had to move him on out. Yeah. Love my hair. All right, back to the... Okay, here we go. So it says, the second hour is the praise of the doves. So the evil got to worship first and then the doves. Dark and then light. Okay. Y'all get that? Is y'all reading with me? All right. Miss JC Grace, you can go download the book so you can read it now. If you got an iPad or something, go on and download it now. You can read it on your phone and everything with us right now until you get the books. All right. So it says the third hour is the praise of the fish and of the fire and all of the lower depths. The fourth hour is the holy, holy praise of the seraphim. So at 10 o'clock or it's 11 o'clock, the seraphim are praising. At 10 or 11 o'clock, the seraphim start to praise God. Prior to that, it's the fish. This at night now. And so I used to hear before I sinned the sound of their wings in paradise when the seraphim would beat them to the sound of their triple praise. So Adam is saying, I used to hear the wind. How we hear helicopters, he used to hear the angels like that. How do you get the PDF version? Go to Google and download it. And then we in book 1 right now at the last chapter. Now tell me y'all Genesis say all this. It say that the angels was created, but it don't say nothing about none of this. And this is only his testament. We can go and read the apocalypse of Adam and what found out how he died and how Eve died and that she died 6 hours later, 6 days later. And then the first burial of where the Egyptians get and all of those ancient people get there. God, the angels, Michael and them came down and taught Seth burial. But you don't know that because it just say they rested with your fathers in your Bible. All right, let's go. So it says, so I used to hear before I sinned the sound of their wings in paradise, when the seraphim would beat them to the sound of their triple praise. But after I transgressed against the law, I no longer heard that sound. So prior to him sinning, he could hear and see the angels. After he sinned, he could not. But we who have read Adam and Eve know that already. Remember? Because he was yelling at Eve, talking about, look what you did. He said, now I got these animal flesh eyes and I can't see the angels descending and ascending the way that I used to. God shut off our spiritual eyes before we could see to the end of the cosmos. We didn't need telescopes to see in space. We didn't need to go into a trance to see beings that weren't there. We didn't need to take a substance. It didn't have no cut on it. But when we sinned, God went on and put the cut on it. So now you can't see everything. Because even the things that I did let you see, you didn't take that as valuable. Yes. Or I think that's book 2. Well, if you're getting it on a PDF, it might say 1048. Y'all, we at the last book of the book. Okay? So look. It says the 5th hour is the praise of the waters that are above heaven. The 5th is where the waters. Now it's funny because what time do the dew come? The dew gets on the grass about between like 12 and 3, don't it? Because you can go outside at night and the dew be on there. Early in the morning, them dewdrops is on the grass. Right? Okay. What's the name of this book? It's behind me. It's Old Testament Supergraphic, but if you want to get it, this is where you can go get it right now. Okay. So it says, and so I, together with the angels, used to hear the sound of the mighty waves, a sign which would prompt them to lift a hymn in praise to the Creator. Excuse me. The 6th hour is the construction of clouds and of the great fear for which comes in the middle of the night. The 7th hour is the viewing of their powers while the waters are asleep. And at that hour, the waters can be taken up, and the priest of God mixes them with consecrated oils and anoints those who are afflicted as they rest. The 8th hour is the sprouting up of the grass of the earth, while the dew descends from heaven. The 9th hour is the praise of the cherubim. The 10th hour is the praise of human beings, and the gate of heaven is open through which the prayers of all living things enter, and they worship and depart. And at that hour, whatever a man will ask of God is given to him when the seraphim and the roosters. What time do the rooster crow? What time do the roosters normally crow? Five or six, something like that. So reason he crows at that hour. He is praising God. He's praising God. And they be telling him to shut up, and then they do it louder. Don't they? You tell them to shut up, they do it louder. You gonna tell me to be quiet and I'm praising God? Leave me alone. They crowing in Hawaii right now is 5:20. Wow. Now do y'all see why I say, why do y'all let y'all pastors? Yeah, because the birds start chirping. Right. All the birds, right? Now y'all know what they saying in the morning. They telling God thank you for waking them up to see another day. All of God's creation worships him. Even the ones that say they don't, they do. Still don't want to read outside of your Bible? Still don't want to go outside the 66? Still don't want to learn more about God? Fine, stay over there. You said, wow, my real fingernails is popping off again. Pastors be over here like, God dang it, I hate her. All right, all right. All right. So it says the 11th hour there is joy in all the earth when the sun rises from paradise and shines forth upon creation. The 12th hour of the night, basically, is the waiting for incense, and silence is imposed on all the ranks of fire. It wins until all the priests burn incense to his divinity. And at that time, all the heavenly powers are dismissed, and the end of the hours of the night. So from 7 o'clock to 7 o'clock in the morning, those are the hours of the night. 7 o'clock at night to 7 o'clock in the morning are considered. Does anybody know why they put that first? Who can tell me why that's first? What does that remind you of? What happens in creation first? Go Genesis, you said it. Because the first day was really night. Now you understand why that's in Genesis. Now you understand Genesis more. In just this little 5, 10, 15 minutes, you just understood Genesis that much more. Darkness and then light. Exactly. Whew. Y'all ready to understand Genesis a little bit more? Let's go. Chapter 2. Here we go. The hours of the day. The first hour of the day is the petition of the heavenly ones. The second hour is the prayer of the angels. The third hour is the praise of the birds. The fourth hour is the praise of the beast. The cows, the lions, roar, all of that, yeah. The fifth hour is the praise. It is the praise which is above heaven. The sixth hour is the praise of the cherubim who plead against iniquity, the iniquity of our human nature, or the sin. The seventh hour is the entry and exit from the presence of God, when the prayers of all living things enter and they worship and depart. Seventh hour of the day. The eighth hour is the praise of fire and the waters. The ninth hour, so maybe when the waves are going up, now that would be interesting to see what time the waves start crashing and stuff, because the waves, right? The waves, right? It's so, yes. High tide. Yes. They do here in the way. It's like a shift. Wow. Here we go. Yep. I was wondering who was going to catch that. That's why Hebrews do Sabbath from sundown Friday to sundown Saturday. I was wondering who was going to bring it. I was wondering who was going to catch that. That's why, like, in Middle Eastern countries, they eat dinner late. A lot of times in a lot of Middle Eastern countries, they eat a late breakfast and late dinner. Yeah. That's why they be eating it like 10 o'clock at night. The kids is running around because they don't eat till after sundown. Wow. Ain't this interesting? Yes. It make y'all toes wiggle. For those of you that this is your first time cheating on your church with us, come back. It's okay. You can come back. We won't tell anyone as long as you don't. Because people cheat on their church with us all the time. I'm telling you right now, they cheat on their church with us. Please come back and cheat with us again. Don't. Mm-hmm. You said it, Shot Johnson. What happened in circle lives, stay in circle lives. Oh, I love that. What happens in circus lives stays in circus lives. You don't got to tell your church people. It's okay. We won't tell them. She said, at this point, I'm leaving my church for y'all, girl. It's been already happened several times over. It's good over here. They took a few husbands and wives, you see. Listen, the church people is like, wait a minute, you're over there too? I thought I was the only one. In a 6-month relationship, come on, Katie. Yes, ma'am. I said, y'all, it's okay to cheat on y'all church with us. It's all right. It's okay. All right, so let's get down through the... Mm-hmm. Go watch it on YouTube so you can say you was watching the minister on YouTube. They don't mind you doing that. So that's why I put the YouTube up. That way y'all can say, oh, I was just watching some preaching on YouTube, Pastor. That way they don't think nothing of that. Don't let them hear me cuss. Or get to talk about my meds because they go tell you, hey, yes. Well, much love, new family. Yeah, I know that's right, Marianne. She said, I want to know everything. Get you some, girl. Get you some. I told you I was like drugs. It looks better. All right, come on. Let's get through this day. All right, so he said, the birds. Okay. The 8th hour is the praise of the fire and of the waters. The 9th hour is the entreaty of those angels who stand before the throne of majesty. The 10th hour is the visitation of the waters when the Spirit descends and broods upon the waters and upon the fountains. And if the Lord's Spirit, and if the Spirit of the Lord did not descend and brood upon the waters and upon the fountains, human beings would be injured. And everyone the demons saw, they would injure them. Best $54 you'll ever spend, I be telling them. So, can I pronounce the title of the book? The Old Testament Pseudepigrapha. Just type in James Charles Worth, y'all, book 1 and book 2, and it's going to come up. And if you're looking to buy the book, you can go in my link up here in the blue, in the Amazon link, and the link is there. Oh, thank you. Yes. So think about that. God said, if my spirit didn't rest over the water, the demons that are always close to the water, they would poison it. Where have we heard that? Haven't we heard that there's demons that be in the water? What is the Larona? What is the mermaid? What is the Sumi or Siri or whatever that's over in Japan? No. The evil spirits that they always be talking about is by the water. No, the ghost. There's several movies about a water ghost. Right? Aren't there everybody got a story about a water ghost? A woman in a white thing that brings people out. The sirens. The man that drags people under the water. The Larona. Yeah. The marine spirits. Right. No. Not the Leviathan, y'all. Not beast. Scary. No. Spirits. Evil spirits that be by the water. That people think they saw something, but they didn't, and then it shows up. Not the, I'm talking about spirits. Ghosts. Phantoms. Mermaids are evil. They are magical beings. And we're not supposed to do magic. So there's that. They are a thing from the fallen angels. They slept with animals, fish, birds, all the animals of the field, and they were created magical beings. Thank you. Splice genes at its best. You said it, Shani. Shani? Is it Shani or Shani? The giant slept with fish and the angels. The angels slept with animals first. That's where bestiality came from. Shanae. Okay. Thank you, Pumpkin. Because I'll be trying to get it right. Horse in front, fish in back. All of this good gene splicing they did. And we know that from Enoch and Jasher. Books that are not in your Bible. So if you go to Enoch, if you want to know more about the mythical beings that they said didn't exist, there's a lot of books out here that prove they lied. It's a real good one. And if giants never existed, how y'all keep finding they fairy mounds and stuff in North America? If none of this stuff existed, how do y'all have the mounds and the bones all in Illinois and everywhere else? All over Maryland, Pennsylvania. All the mounds that we all used to go sliding down, we didn't know it was a whole bunch of dead bodies under their giant bones, as a matter of fact. In every state, even in Canada and all over the place. History of New Orleans, 1871. New York, 1878. 1872. Yeah. It's gonna do it again. Thank you. Lady in the Lake, King Arthur. Yes. It's trolls and witches and all kinds of truths right here. You said it. We read everything because we want to know the truth, and that's how we're able to put it together. All right. Merlin was real. He definitely was. All right. As a matter of fact, I can show you something about Merlin right now. Where is that book I just had? You want to see something? We just talked about Merlin. There goes his name. Right there. And guess what he was? He was a magi and scribe of the golden quill. When I tell y'all I like to act out stuff, we got our own golden quill. I'm a scribe as well, just not for the devil. How about that? We got a golden quill. We have one. We have wood. Yeah, wood. We got everything over here. Oh yeah. Oh, let me tell y'all, if you're new here, we're supposed to be getting this thing, but I don't know if what they about to do. They didn't kind of threw a monkey wrench. We have a thing that I'm getting ready for, a scavenger hunt where we got real scrolls that's just gonna be sent out. I just ain't been able to do it. We got scrolls that we sending out. We got all kind of stuff over here. We have doing a whole Harry Potter, like old school king. There's my stuff. Sorry. The wax seals. We got very old paper that we're going to send clues out in for you guys to go around your state. I have to do each one of these. So, yes, it is still taking me forever. But, yeah, we got a whole scavenger hunt going over here, hun. We're going to find the stuff. Y'all won't be just telling us anything. We're going to find it for ourselves. I know. This is why we got to clean up all the time. I know. And then we got our pirate ship thing up there, our little, so we can see when we do our Jack Sparrow stuff. It's real over here. We have a great time. Y'all want to keep on having stuffy church? We'll have it. Because we learning the Bible in 4K over here. We have a great time. Y'all keep on going to y'all stuffy church services. Because the Bible be turned over here. We turns all down with y'all. Don't we be turned up learning the Bible over here? We be turned. Like, learning the Bible over here is fun. And we actually learning and able to apply stuff to our life, and our lives are getting better. We ain't trying to restrict nobody. We living our life to the fullest because God said we could. Folks be talking about we saved under grace and we are set free. I ain't free in this church or this organization. I'm back in bondage, as a matter of fact. Back in bondage, honey. Can't wear earrings. Can't do this. Well, if we set free, why is all these rules? Oh, they didn't want to be saved. No, they realized that them ain't God's rules. You said when I pull out them angel wings, girl, I've been trying not to. I've been trying not to pull out my angel wings. I've been trying. Okay, let's finish reading this. Come on. I've been trying to... Y'all, so y'all know when the new people go over there, they got all of that to see. They got to go see Drunk Noah. They got to go see Neymar. They got to go see all of that, y'all. Michael, when he flew out with his car. They get to go do Jesus in 4K. Oh, just see. They get to go see all of that from the beginning and go, ooh, they go be like, Lord, I just hope they can handle it. Right, Adam falling out. Noah as a kid. Look at that. Look what I can do, Dad. Dad, look what I can do. Like, they gonna love all of it. It's great. Noah, turn your eyes off and go lay down. Not turn the light out. Noah, turn your eyes off and go lay down. Listen. No, Noah. Dad, I'm not doing anything. Boy, I can see the light under the door. Cut them eyes off. Cut your eyes off and go to sleep, boy. That, look what I can do. That, I can just see him as a kid. I'm telling y'all. Oh, Jesus. Cut your eyes off, boy, and go to sleep. Dad. Because for those of you that are new, Noah had the same ability that Cyclops from X-Men had. He was born with that, so much so that his daddy was scared when he was born. He thought his mama cheated on him with an angel. It's a real life story. So if you're new here and you wonder why I'm telling this story, it's because Noah was born with the same power. The Cyclops from X-Men, they get that from Noah. Light, literally. And his daddy was scared. As soon as he came out, His daddy ran and went to his daddy Methuselah, and Methuselah went to Enoch, and they said, "No, boy, she ain't cheating on you with no angel. That's your son." Mm-hmm. 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 Noah was the first lighthouse. Noah was the first lighthouse. Mind you, it had never rained on earth. So there was no storms on sea or nothing. He was the first lighthouse. Noah was the first lighthouse. Mm-hmm. Isn't that interesting to know Noah was the first lighthouse? Yes, Levon, honey, get you some. Listen, they hide so much from y'all in this right. Well, it ain't. I'm not gonna say they, because if you were studying, you would have seen it too. Go to Joshua chapter 10 for my new people. Joshua chapter 10, verse 13 mentions the book Jasher. Right in your Bible, right in your face. You probably done read it 1,000 times and didn't pay attention because your pastors teach you not to. But the Bible has several books listed and we read them. Okay? You love it here. You've been here for months and you still feel new. Good job. See, that's how it's supposed to be. You will get something new every day if you really want to know who God is for real, for real. I'm going to help you out, Miss Levon. Look. Reference to Joshua chapter 10, Samuel 1 and 18, and 2 Timothy 3 and 8. So they say you shouldn't read it. It ain't in the Bible, but it is. It's in Joshua chapter 10, 2 Samuel, and 2 Timothy. And now we read the book. So when they tell you that, say, oh, no, it's listed in the Bible. It's right here. In these 3 scriptures right there. So that's why I'm reading it, because it is in the Bible. Mm-hmm. It's the real thing, family. Daughter, it's an adventure. That made me excited. So excited as the kids. I'm so excited. Mom! Like, stop yelling. You never knew about, yeah, he was the first. Lee Roberts, gonna get you some. Gonna get you your books. Be the best $54, like they said, you ever spent in your life. It's a 2-part set, baby. Listen, this will change your whole understanding of the Bible. People will not be able to lie to you anymore and tell you it's made up. The stories don't make sense. Well, they do. You just don't have the rest of it. Your mom said that she is scared for your soul. Girl, I know. And you be thinking the same thing about them. You be like, man, you about to go to hell from the pew. That's spooky. Your book just came. Hey. Because you think just because you go to the building that means you going and you listening to that pastor who don't even listen to God. I'm scared for you. I'm scared for you. Y'all don't even got the whole book. And God said, my people are going to perish, die in untimely, violent death because they don't have all the knowledge. And y'all constantly telling us what not to go get. I'm scared for y'all because y'all is the one he talk about. We read it. It's the scripture. We break down the scripture over here. We study. So we actually know what the word perish means. It means die an untimely, violent death. So if I go back and put that in the scripture, it says the church people are going to die an untimely and violent death because they don't have enough information. So why y'all be trying to use that on us? And he said, my people. And if the Bible is written to the Christians or the church people, then he's talking about y'all dying before y'all time because y'all don't have enough information. I'm scared for y'all. I'm scared for y'all. Y'all can't even tell people the name of Adam and Eve's daughters, and we can. Y'all cannot tell people that Adam and Eve had 63 children, but we can. Not only can we do that, we can tell them what medicines, the names, where they come from. We can tell them about genetic disorders and the fallen angel or the race of giants that comes from. We can tell them the levels of heaven. We can tell them all kinds of things that y'all can't. And it's true. Because it's all mentioned in your Bible. You just don't have the stories. We can read about them in the forest. Over there in 2 Timothy. And that takes us to the book of Paul and Thecla, where you find out more about Peter and Paul and the things that they went through. Y'all the ones don't got the information. We got it. We can find out what happened when Enoch was translated. We know. Because we read Enoch, the first book and the second. We know about the principalities, thank you, and the things in the air, the rulers of darkness. Y'all always talking about what's their names. Because it ain't rulers of darkness. We know their actual names and their deeds because we read the Testament of Solomon. We ain't scared. We know. We know to check our medicines now and see what demon they named after. And then go and see what that demon causes. And we find out that the side effects are exactly what that demon causes. Y'all still trying to call out demons and don't even know their names. We know the demon that's behind the BBLs, don't we, y'all? Don't we know the demon that's behind the BBLs? What's her name? Who remember her name? We know the demon that is causing all of these women to mutilate their bodies. Oh, no, Skillies. Come on, Quita. Hey. Come on. We know the demon that causes people to be deaf. We know the demon that causes blindness. Why the doctors keep talking about they don't know. We know the demon that causes epilepsy. We know the names. We know the demons' names that are causing the body dysmorphia. So you go get your body like this and then you start to act different. We know. By name, we know them. I seen the little demon. I shared it. I did. So while y'all doctors saying all of what, right, men see that folks is doing in church, y'all don't even know the names of the different types of magic and don't know that y'all pastors got y'all doing spells in the church, synagogues of Satan. But if you don't study to know, then you wouldn't. What's the demon of epilepsy called? Because your mom used to have that before she died. The three-headed dragon that we was just reading about. It's on page 973 of book 1. Look, deaf, blind, epilepsy. The three-headed dragon. Y'all want me to read that real quick? Let's do it. You ready? It says, now when I had worshipped the God of Israel, I ordered another demon to come forward. This time a three-headed dragon with an awful skin appeared before me. And I asked, who are you? And he said, I am the three-pronged spirit. I, one who overpowers by means of 3 deeds. In the wombs of women. In the wombs of women. So just like Jesus and John the Baptist got filled with the Holy Ghost, demons can get in your babies while you're pregnant. They've always been like this. Yeah, I know, because the spirit got in while you was pregnant. Here we go. Who are you? He said, I am the three-pronged spirit, one who overpowers by means of the deeds, of three deeds. In the wombs of women, I blind children. I also turn their ears around backwards and make them dumb and deaf. And finally, I strike men against the body and I make them fall down and foam at the mouth and grind their teeth. That's a seizure and epilepsy if I've never known it. You have 3 deaf siblings? Mommy, now you know what spirits to pray against. The doctors tell you they don't know where it come from. I do. It's demons that stop tendons, ligaments, everything. Okay. This demon is the winged dragon. Solomon interrogates the winged dragon and learns of his activities. What's showing up right now? Can I read it again? You have seizures? Yes. Hold on. The name of the book is the Old Testament Pseudepigrapha. It's book 1 and book 2. All right. It says, now when I had worshipped the God of Israel, this is Solomon talking, the wisest man on earth, I ordered another demon to come forward. He's the Lord of the Rings, just so y'all know that. That's why that Hobbit book is up there in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, because Solomon was the Lord of the Rings. God gave him a ring to control the demons of the air, the fire, water, and so forth. But you don't know that because it's not in your Bible. But anyway, and he gave it to him right when he was building the Temple of Solomon, just so y'all know, as the building was being built. Anyway, it says, this time a 3-headed dragon with an awful skin appeared before me, and I asked him, who are you? And he said, I am a 3-pronged spirit, one who overpowers by means of 3 deeds. In the wombs of women, I blind children. I turn their ears around backward and make them dumb and deaf. And finally, I strike men against the body and make them fall down and foam at the mouth and grind their teeth. It's also something else that he does, because it's another one that sits in their stomach. It's this one. Let me see. It's another one. Now let's go read about Onos Kelis. Y'all want to know where the BBL come from? I'm about to show y'all. I'm going to sit down for this one. Her name is Onos Kelis. It's page 964. It is the BBL. It is. Okay. Her name is Onos Kelis right here. Look. Y'all see I put notes there. Onos Kelis right there. That's the name. Now look. Now I asked the demon if there were any female demons. When he replied that there were, I said I wanted to see one. Beelzebub went off and showed me Onos Kelis, who had a very beautiful form. Her body was that of a woman with fair complexion, which means she was beautiful. And her legs were those of a mule. A mule. These BBLs killing y'all, and your thighs don't match. Have you ever seen the back of a mule? Have you? That's the spirit that's causing y'all to do that. Right at the top. Fair complexion, but her legs were those of a mule. So she had a beautiful top half. She was absolutely gorgeous. But that bottom half, something wasn't right about it. It looked like a donkey. Ass. And they be like, oh. Here we go. Y'all want to see what she do? Who want to see what she do? All right. It says, Beelzebub went off and showed me Onos Khalees, who had a very beautiful form. Her body was that of a woman with a fair complexion, but her legs were those of a mule. And when she came to me, I said to her, tell me who you are. And she responded, my name is Onos Khalees, and I am a spirit which has been made into a body. I'm a spirit that has been created to look a certain way. All right. She said, I recline in a den on earth and I make my home in caves. However, I have a many-sided character. Sometimes I strangle men, and sometimes I pervert them from their true nature. I'm going to read that first part. So she got a mule body. Okay. I'm just looking. It says, sometimes I strangle men and sometimes I pervert them from their true nature. Most of the time, my habitats are cliffs, caves, and ravines, dark places, wet places, places where folks don't be. Frequently, I associate with men who think of me as a woman, especially with those whose skin is honey colored. For we are of the same constellation. It is also true that they worship my star secretly and openly. They do not know that they deceive themselves and excite me to be an evildoer all the more. For they want to obtain gold by remembering me. But I grant little to those who seriously worship me. Nope, couldn't be the same thing. Could not be the same thing. Absolutely not. That is not the spirit that is running rampant right now. Nope, it is not. So that being said, I've been on here 2 hours and 32 minutes. I'm about to go eat me something, get my meds in, give me 35 minutes, and I'll be back. How about that? Can y'all give me 35 minutes? Don't y'all see a whole bunch of famous people with a star ring on? And they get stars in the middle of their head. And then it be stars on the ground. And they worship them to get gold, but they really don't get nothing because half the stuff they flown in front of us, it really ain't even theirs. Oh, is that? No, that couldn't be the same thing. Oh, and she is the echo from Black Heaven. Come on. You mean the voice that they keep talking about emitting out of the black hole that they just found? Now, y'all can stay here for 5 minutes and let me go get my medicine in, or y'all can come back. What y'all would do? Y'all want to stay and go do something for 5 minutes? Because I need a few minutes. It's been 2 hours and 34 minutes. So do y'all want to stay and y'all go do something? And I'm going to need 5 minutes now. So if you're staying, go on and stay. But I need to make me some coffee. Okay, so I'll be back, y'all. We on break. If everybody asking where she at, don't got to tell my business. Just say she'll be back. Be right back. Sorry, y'all. All right, I'm back. Got to get my mind together real quick. Hold on. Yes, I had to give a coffee and stuff. And it's been 2 hours since I had my last dose of medicine. I needed to go and get that in. Thank you. I love y'all too. I appreciate y'all. I do. Can I tell y'all something? It makes me happy that y'all want to learn about God. I don't have Facebook. I just got YouTube. I just want y'all to learn more about my dad because he's so much bigger than what people put him in. You know what I'm saying? He is so much bigger and so much more intricate and so much more amazing. He has an amazing sense of humor. He is great. He is absolutely amazing. And you miss out on so much getting put in all them stiff church rules. God said, he didn't even want no tabernacle. Men made that. We just want one place. He knew they wanted a place so that they could keep people out of it. He said, worship me under the heavens. They said, no, we need a building. We need a place. He said, I'm everywhere. Even though you build this, that ain't the only place I'm going to be. So I worship him under the heavens. I worship him under the heavens. Y'all's not sticking me in them church rules because I ain't even going to lie. When I was in church, I was miserable and felt like I was never going to make it. And God said, that ain't me. That's them. You trying to live up to the pastor's standards, and none of those are my standards. You obeying God's man's law. That's why you miserable. And once I started obeying God's laws, man, I found so much joy. I'm very rarely angry for a very long time. My days are amazing. I see the sun shining beautiful even when it's gloomy. Y'all can have that fake church stuff. I want God for real, and I found him. And he ain't in all that mess that y'all be trying to, we got to look like this and act like this. He wouldn't have made us so different if that were the case. Stop. I'm not buying into all that. I can find God without your laws, and I did. And so much so that I can teach circles around you. I can answer questions that your people got that you can't answer. And I ain't popping tags. I'm saying, get you some real Jesus. You can ask God as many questions as you want to, and he will answer them because he has infinite knowledge. Your pastors have finite knowledge, and if they ain't looking for it, they ain't going to have nothing to give you. But I'm looking. I'm looking. I want to know you, God. I do not want you to tell me, go away from me. You worker of iniquity, I never knew you. That's because they never knew God, for real. They didn't get to know him. They knew they pastor and what they pastor wanted and what their organization approved of. But people that be in church, a lot of times do not be asking God if he's pleased with their actions. They want to make sure that Sister Biscuit and Brother Biscuit is pleased. BBLs, Brazilian butt lift. You know what a BBL is, girl. Everybody getting their backsides done. Even the men is getting them now. Men's booties look juicier than mine. Not that I'm hating, because God bless me, I ain't worried about it. Mine come natural. I got a donk. Thank you, Jesus. But I'm just saying. They used to get them from running with footballs. I don't know what they get them for running with now. And walk harder than me. I ain't hating. I'm just saying. We used to love men with big booties, but they was like running footballs and stuff. You be like, girl, you got a football. You got a track booty. I don't be understanding. Girl, when I was 100 pounds, could nobody tell me my biscuits wasn't round? When I was 100 pounds, little or big, I'm stunting. I don't care. No, I don't care. No teeth, whatever. I'm stunting. I don't care. When I was 102 pounds, baby, I still was pulling what I wanted. It don't matter. It don't matter. It's your self-confidence that attracts a person to you. Because you can change everything on the outside and still be nasty. Still be a horrible person. So you a beautiful mess. You a beautiful catastrophe. You're a beautiful chaos. What peace do you bring? Your body ain't changing your nasty ass attitude. Or the fact that you a thief. I'd rather have an ugly person around me with a flat pancake butt than your thieving tail. Trying to pretend to live a life that you ain't living. That ain't really your life. You got to steal everything. Hustle everything. Steal other people's identity to become the person you trying to be. So no, girl, you ain't real. I ain't envious of nothing because you ain't even you. You stealing other people's identity to become the identity you say you are. You confused. I told you I'm not envious of no thieves. And if you buying stolen stuff, I'm definitely not envious of you. You don't have anything for me to envy. Because you can't even afford your life. And stop. Okay, moving on. When I'm talking about people, I'm not just talking about women when I'm saying this. I'm talking about men too. It's a lot of men that steal and do all kinds of stuff to live. They robbing dudes to put money up on the thing. Boy, I ain't envious of you. You stole that from the Negro down the street. Why you didn't get out there and hustle with him? I would have respected that a little bit better. But if you kicking indoors, that ain't a hustle to me. You're a scavenger. And I don't like scavengers. I don't like them. I will not ever be envious of anyone that has to take from another person to look like they got it. And I'm supposed to be envious of you and you don't even like you so much that you got yourself cut on. You don't even like you. So I'm supposed to be envious because you didn't like you? Girl and boy, no. I like who God made me and I'm okay with it. I ain't knocking nobody else, but I'm not ever going to be envious of somebody that don't even like themselves. Y'all be crazy trying to run in behind folks that don't even like themselves to the point where they cover themselves completely. You don't even know who they are. Everything about their life is a facade, a rosy colored glass. They don't really talk like that. They don't really act like that. That ain't the real hair. That ain't the real car. That's the girlfriend car. That's the car in their mama name. None of this stuff is yours. I'm not envious of none of that. Yeah, to lie on your application. Always talking about somebody that's on welfare, but we don't know you getting food stamps and stuff to feed. Come on, y'all be doing too much. I gets out and get the bag. Girl, you are a scammer like the rest of them. Dude, you is not getting no bread. Show me some tax receipts and show me where the hours and I need to see the income and outgoing. I need to see all that. I'm not stunting. You're not stunting on me. Let me see your business plan. Let me see. Because if you ain't got all that business, this ain't your stuff. I'm not buying into the lies. And then we'll be looking at our life sad because we get up, go to work, or do whatever we do, got our little hair hustle that's real, and we want to feel like we ain't. No, you doing over in abundance, baby. You living a real life. Don't ever be deceived by a person that everything they got is fake. Because everything they got is fake. They show y'all these big old beautiful houses. Don't be no furniture but in that room. Have you ever noticed that they refrigerators don't ever got a lot of food in it? And neither do they cabinets. They always out to eat though. But if anything happen, baby, you going to be real cute, hungry, and in an empty house. Half of them can't pay the light bills and stuff. Be scamming, squatting. Y'all. Having y'all pay for their life so they can keep living a rich and famous. They not. Y'all paying for their life. That's why I told y'all the money y'all send here, I give it away. What? Now, if y'all buy me stuff, y'all send me stuff, that's something different. Thank you. I'm taking all gifts. But the money y'all give me, y'all not affording my life. I had this life before y'all. Y'all know I had my books. I got my shelf. But that's only because I was already doing that. I told you I'll probably build it. I don't know. I might get somebody to build it. This was already coming. So, no. And the mod, she bought my computer and she bought my iPad so that I could. And then there are people that bought the whiteboard and certain books so we could keep teaching. But this ain't for the money for me. That's why y'all don't see no ads with Circuit Trova saying nothing or doing nothing. I've had the opportunity to take advantage of all of it, and I don't. I ain't did them yet. Do not be sitting around depressed for watching frauds. They frauds, and y'all see it every time they get exposed. Like, why is you sitting there trying to look like a fraud? Be yourself. Running in stores, snatching wigs, putting your family getting embarrassed because you trying to live up to a standard that other people, you can't even afford it. No, my daughters ain't about to be envious of you and they stunt in a $25, $30 hair from the hair store, kill the game every time. I told my babies early, don't buy into none of that. You better not give nobody no $1,000 for no hair. I'll punch you in your throat. And I did hair. I was cosmetologist. Sure did. Went to beauty school and everything. And had some of the coldest micros you'd have never seen in your life because they look like hair strands. I promise you. I still ain't seen, other than the African ladies, still ain't seen no chicks that get with my things, because people used to have to get up on, and African women used to ask me, who braid your hair? I braid my own hair. Killed the game. My stuff swayed like hair strands, baby. I promise you, it would take me 9 days to braid it, but my stuff was so cold, folks would have to get up on my hair to see that it was not hair strands. I got pictures to prove it. Videos and all of me sitting and doing. I got pictures. And folks would come from all over. But I still didn't $2,000, $3,000. Girl, give me $400. No, ain't nobody doing all that. 9 days, literally. Because my hair strands used to be like this. Literally, if I pull my human hair out, it looked like 3 or 4 strands. It's a real thing. Because I did strands. Y'all got to think I'm braiding myself. You know how long that takes to do a section this big and you doing strands? Strands, not chunks. I don't part my hair with a comb. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't no parts. I naturally, however it follows how I grab it, but it was hair strands. I don't even know where I was going with that. Whatever the case may be. I'm just saying, don't be living no life, y'all. Don't be trying to live up to nobody life that ain't sure. How long it takes? 6 hours. Because I put conditioner on to clip them ends and get that rat tail and get it out. I ain't got time for all that. Excuse me, I've been braiding since I was 12. My aunties was cold with it too. Cold. They killed the game. They still kill the game. Well, the 2 braiders, they passed. But the 2 that was braiders, baby, I still ain't seen nobody out braid them. My aunties was cold. I'm talking about all the techniques y'all doing right now. My aunties been doing them. The whole crochet and the human hair, and they was doing that to my mama in the 80s. They was crocheting human hair, and my mama's, people didn't even know my mama didn't have no wig on. That, man, look, I done seen all the techniques. And I found out that well, let me not talk about that because then y'all know where to go looking. You got your books? Good job. I told y'all I sent out books. Told y'all some people gonna get some books today, tomorrow, and the next day. No, they was doing human hair. No yarn. My auntie was cutting hair off the wefts. Yeah. Yeah. It's some techniques I still know that they still you wouldn't even know, and they from a long time ago. Oh, I'm happy. It makes me happy when everybody get their books too. Oh yeah, I do starter braids before y'all ever start doing. We been on starter braids, baby. We was catching folks here this little, baby. You take 2 or 3 of them little strands, put it on there, and hit that, baby. I snatch all this back. You ain't gonna be able to know. Listen. You took your food. Okay, come on. All right, we off the braids. Let's get back to this. Come on. Everybody got their book. So then now you can turn to, okay, who got books? You got your books? I told y'all they was going to be delivering some stuff. I've been seeing it. Your books is on the way. Good job. I'll be sending them out. I know y'all don't believe it, but we done bought a lot of books. Well, good. I'm talking about the people that I send books to, that we send books to. Yeah. What, this one? Y'all, if y'all want to know what books we read, just go hit that blue button, the little blue link in there. We gonna get on it. We about to get on it. I was getting ready to tell you where you can go get it. You won't have to screenshot it. It's if you go in my bio and hit the Lost Books link, it's there. Granberry, are you the Granberries from Indiana? Like Reverend and Pastor Granberry now? Are you one of those Granberries? Oh. What you say? Don't put me on blast. I know some Granberries. All right. I told you I grew up in the Apostolic Pentecostal community. My grandmother was one of the first, like, female pastors that they actually kind of accepted. So, you got time to learn today. From Harvey, Illinois. That's the same family. You just don't know them because the Granberries be coming. They used to go be with my grandma too. You probably just don't know that you part of a whole long line of Granberries have. Yeah. How do you get the link? What link? Y'all, oh yeah, just go back up to my TikTok thing. That blue thing is my Amazon thing, and it has all the books there. It's cold and hot. This has got to be the change of life. Because I be hot and cold. Y'all see? Oh yeah, you came to the Granberries then. Yeah. You came to the Granberries. You come from a long line. You didn't even know. Of ministers and preachers that are filled with the anointing. I ain't gonna say all of them, but a lot of the Granberries are. Wow. You a Granberry too. Mm-hmm. Yes, good job. It's a lot of Granberries in Indy. A lot of ministers and stuff. All right, y'all, let's get on this because I already know I'm about to go get me some food and lay down. Mm-hmm. That's why y'all here. So let's go. Okay, so we just gonna finish right here at Onos Kali. So if you look at the bottom of page 965, not the bottom. Okay, so let's go back. We at Onos Kali. So it says, when she came to me, I asked her to tell me who you are. She responded, my name is Onos Kalis. I'm a spirit which has been made into a body. I recline in a den on the earth. I make my home in caves. However, I have a many-sided nature. Most of the time, my habitats are, frequently, I also associate with men who think of me as a woman, especially with those of honey-colored, whose skin is honey-colored, for we are of the same constellation. It is also true that they worship my star secretly and openly, and they do not know that they deceive themselves and excite me to be an evildoer all the more. For they want to obtain gold by remembering me, but I grant little to those who seriously worship me. Next, I asked her how she came into being, and she said, I was generated from an unexpected voice, which is called a voice of the echo of a black heaven emitted in matter. And I said to her, by what heavenly body do you travel? And she replied, by the full moon. Because by the moon I pass over things. And then she talks about the angel that thwarts her, but we don't have to worry about calling on the angels that thwart them, because when Jesus died, it got rid of all that. It's page 965. Mm-hmm. Isn't it interesting to know? On my way to the food pantry right now. Good job. I'm happy y'all started to go to the food pantries, y'all. You don't know how to download it on your phone? Just go to Google, mama. Just go to Google and type that in. Go to Google and type in James Charlesworth, book 1 and book 2, and it should come up. Just go to Google, and you're going to have like Adobe Reader or like Google Books or something like that. Mm-hmm. And you get book 1 and book 2. Second one for today. So let me ask y'all a question. When y'all see these books and y'all are reading about these spirits that cause deafness, blindness, tendons to loosen, all of these different things, and the doctors keep telling y'all they don't know where this stuff is coming from, but we can read about it. We can read about the sicknesses that they cause, y'all. So, what I had for us to read yesterday, who did the homework last night? It's okay. Okay. So did y'all read about how God looked? Y'all read that? It's okay. Y'all know y'all can go and read it on watch it on YouTube. Whoa, that's what I wanted to read this morning. Go to page 136 in book 1. Go to page 136 in book 1. Well, if it's working today, just go to y'all know it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube, and I had it on the board. So if you go, you watch yesterday's YouTube. Okay, yeah. If you ever feel like you never miss class, because it's always on YouTube. We always be on YouTube simultaneously. So if you felt like you missed the class, you can go back and watch it. 136, y'all. Okay. So, hold on, y'all. Give me 1 minute. I know it's some folks' minds that's blown today. I can tell. I can feel it. I think I need more water. Okay, family. You need a bookshelf now. Yes, you do. Go to the Goodwill or find some old wood and build one yourself. They're great. This wood is 100-year-old wood out of a St. Louis City building. It's been there when the World's Fair and all of that was around. This wood. Isn't that great? God lets me get intricate things. You're a first timer? Well, let me show y'all what we got here. I'm going to take this down. We have all of our books ain't up here now. Because we got books when I say everywhere, it's books everywhere. But this is some of our shelf. And we have beautiful Bibles that only 800 in the people in the world have. Oh my goodness, this is one part. This is, oh Jesus. So this is the first half of my Bibles that I have, and it's Genesis to Lamentations. And you can see how big it is. And yes, that's real gold on there. It's great. See, y'all can see me? Look how clear my hand is. Can you see it? That's just one part of it. Ooh. And then we got this. And it does have the Apocrypha in it. Ooh. I think it's, oh, yep, it's in here. So let me show you something. This is not in your Bible, but it is in here. The Book of the Maccabees and so forth. and so on. I can tell you right now, there's only 2 of those that are for sale right now, and they're about $4,000. It's only 2 that you can buy because it was only 800 made. Oh, hold on, y'all, because I got to get this back. Woo! Y'all, these books is heavy. There we go. Come on, girls. Get together now. Shoot. Y'all being just rebellious. Now, y'all gonna help me clean up. Y'all say that every time and all this still on the floor. These books is heavy. All of them is heavy. And y'all be talking about put that book up again. No, you put it up again. You pick it up. I got very few books that weigh under a pound. All my books is probably 5, 10. Shoot. Oh, I want to show y'all too, my little babies. So I have a lot of beautiful books. I'm so grateful for my daddy. Now I gotta be careful with this. Y'all, I just realized what's on this book. I never looked at the binding. Okay, so this book is from 1835. It's the Bible. You can see 1835. So it's almost 200 years old. This is one I got last year. 1835. And then my niecey Pooh sent me this. I gotta be very, when I say this book is falling apart, I have to be very, I just got this. One of my circle babies, my circle niecey Poohs, sent me this beautiful sister here. And look, it used to have the gold like thing on it to close it. And it's from 1872, I believe. But look what I just seen on the thing, y'all, because I haven't played with it yet, because she sent it and it's, but look what is on there. Look at that star. Ooh, she still got her smell to her, too. She ain't been here long enough. But do y'all see the? This is a beautiful book. But it is literally falling apart. So I do not want to move it until I can find somebody to help me restore it. And for my newbie, we have an Ethiopian Bible. I have to use my phone to translate this, of course, but it's in their text. I was supposed to be getting another one. I haven't received it yet, so I don't know what's going on with that. We have a Bible that came from Heliopolis, Egypt, that a girlfriend of mine literally flew back from Egypt when she lived over there. She taught in the schools. I know that's upside down. I always do this the wrong way. Because she wrote it upside down is the thing. But look. And then I'm going to show you this. Look. Came from Heliopolis, Egypt. This is where it came from. She literally sent me this, some Egyptian sage. I have Egyptian coffee that she gave me. And there you go. Because people forget that the people of Israel were in Egypt. They were enslaved there all the time. They Jesus, before they was ever enslaved, went down there. We got the Gospel of Judas. We got some good stuff in here. I need to put some of these books back before they start falling. I'm about to do that real quick. Give me a second, y'all. Because I don't want these to start falling down. And I got a lot of books that are out that need to be up. Excuse me. Just put some of these up because I'm starting to like roll over them, and y'all know none of that makes me happy. So let me just get these together just a little bit. We got a book about the United Nations. We have all sorts of things here. We got Vatican City. Right? We got some good stuff. I think the other books is in my room. A lot of them are. They are in my room. Stay. They're not going to do it. We running out of space, too. That's not a good thing. We are really running out of space. Please go. We got Edgar Allan Poe, Aristotle, The Journey to the Center of Earth, King Arthur, and the Knights Round Table. We have the Bhagavad Gita or Vegeta. I don't know how to say it. That's the Hindu biblical, Bible. We got Bullfinch's Mythology, The Magic Mountain, Sherlock Holmes, H.P. Lovecraft. We got the Chinese classics, Their Creation of the Gods, Arabian Nights. We got all kind of good stuff in here. We do. Oh, we do. Byzantium and all of that. We got all kinds of good stuff. Mm-hmm. So, come study with us. Reading Rainbow. I can be anything. Take a look. It's in a book. It's Reading Rainbow. Yes. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it till you're satisfied. Do it. Do it. And that's not a little boy. Now, let's do this right here. Let's do this. Who remembers me telling y'all, or the video I did about the Egyptian hieroglyphs, and I said y'all lie and let them tell y'all that them is kids on their lap and them was little adults? Who was here for that? I said the people on the hieroglyphs were not children. Look at their bodies. Them is full-grown women next to the rulers of Egypt. Well, the rulers of Egypt were the fallen angels' children. And yes, those were not masked. They mated with the crocodiles. They mated with the fish. They mated with the pigs. They mated with them and made those beings to rule over the regular humans. You don't want to believe me? Right there it says, hold on, I'm going to put a marker there. Give me 1 second. Now, look at that. It says right there, those with supernatural bloodlines found fame on the battlefield. Those with supernatural bloodlines found fame on the battlefield. Genesis 6 and 4. So for all of the pastors, preachers, and stuff talking about angels don't got no Reproductive organs, well, why does Genesis 6 and 4 say that they do? Y'all mighty men of renown and mighty men of old had supernatural bloodlines. The only way to have a supernatural bloodline is if you was born of something of the spirit. They was trying to mock Jesus coming before he came. So they tried to make beings. Y'all don't believe that mermaids is real? They was in the Bible too. Mermaids is talked about in the Bible. Oh, dragons seem like something flying around right now in Japan. And that's from Revelations. Why they keep talking about it ain't a real dragon, but it sure is a real dragon at the end of the world coming out. Folks, it's crazy. Oh, they tell you don't read about mythology, but it shows say right there that Barnabas they called Zeus and Paul they called Hermes. The skeleton army that was in the mummy or whatever, that came up out the ground and was fighting people. Y'all skeleton army from the mummy. Your bejeweled angels, that's the why the angels got y'all putting all these diamonds and stuff on y'all. Y'all thought that was original being iced out? Let me show you where that comes from. It says, you were in Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone adorned you. Carnelian, chrysolite, emerald, topaz, onyx, and jasper. Lapaloozy, turquoise, and beryl. Ezekiel 28 and 13. So you blinged out bodies while y'all getting all these diamonds implanted and put in your heads and all in your face and stuff. That comes from this, the fallen angels. Who knew? And they have a Bible. It's supposed to be for kids, but they sure always telling the children the truth. It's the Bible and a book. See? This is the Bible. There go the book. Now, let's go. This is what the angels were trying to recreate. When they fell, they missed these type of beings that God created, so they came down and they tried to recreate their own and started bestiality. This is why you see these heads on the Egyptian princes and the kings and all of that, because they missed what they saw in heaven, and when God kicked them out and said they couldn't come back, they started trying to recreate what they saw there. Because God created this. This is a tetramorph. Want to know how I know? Show you. They missed their daddy's habitat so much. In in Enoch 6 and 7, when it says they made it with the animals, they did because they were trying to recreate what they saw at home. So the beings that y'all see in Egypt, yeah, that was not a mask, honey. And the reason they were bigger is because they were. Don't that look like a humanoid body to you? So if he hide his wings, he could definitely mate with a woman. Because they're able to change their appearance. And above him were the seraphim. Each had 6 wings. With 2 wings they covered their faces. With 2 they covered their feet. And with 2 they were flying. Humanoid. So let's go here. This is how we got these giants and humanoids and myth and legend and folklore. Do y'all see how much bigger he is than the regular people? They got toothpicks on his ankles. So when the Bible talks about the people that Israel had to go against, these were the people. And y'all see how big the human people are to them. Barely get to their ankle. So this is a better representation, church people. When you read Numbers 13 and 33, and Joshua and them said, we are as grasshoppers to them and they see us as such. This is what they was talking about. Not 8 feet. I'm not going to look like no grasshopper to Shaq. But I will look like a grasshopper to something that's 450 or 200 or 100 and something feet tall. This is what they were talking about. Y'all see them people? That's whole armies. This is grasshopper to human ratio, not what they be trying to tell y'all about a 12-foot giant. You would not look like a grasshopper. And if you believe the Bible, stop lying and telling people that giants was only 9 feet tall, because a 6-foot man, a 5-foot woman is not going to look like a grasshopper to somebody that is 12 feet tall. That's a lie. I would only look like, I've been up in the St. Louis Arch. It's 623 feet. 632 feet. The people that are down under us, they look like ants and grasshoppers. Goliath was only a 1/3 part giant. He was only like 8 or 9 feet tall, like Shaq's height. But if this run up on me, I'm looking like a grasshopper, because they do. That look like toothpicks. They hold swords. These are regular sized men, people. So that thing y'all saw on Game of Thrones that picked them up and swung them, that is the giants that they were fighting in Israel. When the Watchers ruled the nation, those are not masked. These are not masked. They are real beings. How were the giants here after the flood? Well, we know a girl named Naamah that was a whore to the giants and the fallen angels, and she used to drink the blood of their whatever, and then she married Noah. So you tell me. Her daddy Lamech used to run with giants too. Ooh, excuse me. His friend's name was Yuval. He ran with giants. And then David and Solomon had a giant friend. His name was Hiram, but in Greek mythology, his name is Agnor. Oh, Naamah. Got a hot cup of coffee. He waited till he was on this boat to tell me. Remember, God said he hid it from Noah. But it said Noah wasn't no saint either, though. Y'all didn't read that part. It said Noah wasn't all that good either. See what happened when you miss out on the good stuff when you don't read. For real. He was a drunk because his wife was a hoe to the angels and stuff. It said she had a deep, dark, mist hole, is what it said. Noah didn't find out she was a thought until they was on the boat and it wasn't nobody else with her. She was the last woman on earth. Then he got to reveal his secret. She got to tell him then once all the other chicks was dead. Now y'all know why he was a drunk. Would you want a woman that had been slutted out to the angels and the giants? I haven't seen her. Yeah. So Y'all keep on reading y'all Bible. We gonna keep on reading the juicy one. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Mm-hmm. Who saw something about this recently? Did y'all see something about this recently? What did y'all see about this recently? Not this. This. You did, Shy? You seen it? No, not footprint. No, they found, no. Was it in Portugal? Where they found it? What did they find in the jungle? Y'all must not have seen it yet. Oh, yeah. A fully preserved dino carcass. Wasn't it a T-Rex? Was it a T-Rex or was it one of these? I think it was in Africa where they found the T-Rex body. No. They found the carcass. They found the carcass of a T-Rex. I think it was a T-Rex. They found the whole carcass. Yes. Talking about diners. It's on TikTok right now. They found eggs now, but they found in the jungle. I reposted it. Y'all didn't see it? Let me see if I can find it. Oh. To my newbies, guess what was on the ark? Did y'all know they was on the ark? Who's a newbie here? Did you know that there was unicorns on the ark if you knew here? If you knew, did you know it was unicorns on the ark? You knew, Linda? I'm about to show y'all that it was unicorn. First of all, they're mentioned in Job 39, 9, and 10. And then now all the versions don't have this, so I'm happy I have this one because they started editing it out. But in my handy dandy biblical time chart, y'all know what else is in there too? Y'all be letting these pastors lie to y'all. Most of y'all pastors got one of these. Y'all see that purple thing? That says unicorns. Under links, you see that? This is the ark. And before y'all say it's rhinos is where the orange is. Before y'all say it's horses is right there. So, there go y'all unicorns. Under links, right there. Lions, rhinos, horses. So, where the purple is unicorns. Horses is under that. Rhinos is under that. Y'all know what else is in here? That they said wasn't real, but they put it right. Because all y'all pastors, 9 times out of 10, most of y'all pastors have one of these. I'm just bold enough to show you. What happened to them? They still here. Look what else they got in the biblical history chart. Right by the Elamites. See, Elamites. Elamites, Vulcan, Neptune. Now, I want to show y'all something. See what it say right there? At the moon god, Larsa, the son of Eric, to Ishtar, at Nippur, Bel, and so forth and so on. These are the kings of Babylon. So when you see Juno, Neptune, Jupiter, Vulcan, Centaur, those are really the kings from from Babylon. And I'm going to show you one a different book. Just so you don't say, oh, that's not true. Well, this is a different author and an even bigger timeline book that goes all the way up to 1870. And guess what it says? Excuse me. Right there, it says, instead of the Chaldeic, the Greek names of the kings of Babylon and Assyria are herein given because they are most commonly found and used. So when you read Greek mythology, you're reading about the people from ancient Iraq and Mesopotamia. They just changed their names. Jupiter, Neptune, Vulcan. So then I go over here. Hold on. Tear up nothing. And I get this book, and I get this book, and I get this book, and this book, and this book, this book, this book, and this book. And there's one more, and I believe it's on the shelf. So we're going to go over here and grab that. Oh, no, I got it down already. Oh. So then I come over and I say, who were the kings of Babylon in ancient Mesopotamia? Well, Nebuchadnezzar was one of those guys. Who knew that Nebuchadnezzar had his own book too? Shoot. So when I go and I read about the king of Og, Enoch, and the giants, I can also read about Nebuchadnezzar, who got turned into an animal. Or Uruk, ancient Mesopotamia, ancient Iran, Persia, the Elamites. So we know the Elamites are the guys in the Persians that you see with the horse bodies and the archery. Even biblical history says so. The Medians, the Seleucid Empire, Parthia, and the Sassanian, however you, Arab desert. I know that's the prisms of Esarhaddon and Ashurbanipal. The reports of the magicians in where? Babylon and Assyria. Again, here go they people. That's Nimrod, or one of them, the Assyrians. And they have wings, of course. They do. Oh, look what's up there. Chronicles of the Nephilim. Ancient Anatolia. Asia Minor, the Hittites, Arameans, and all Neo-Assyrian, Simmer, and so forth. So then I would go over here to my battles and by map history book from the Smithsonian. And I would go to the first wars. And I'm going to see some names that are very, very, very interesting. The first war they depict is of the Hittites. What? The Egyptian New Kingdom and the Hittites had been vying for the control of the eastern Mediterranean for the past 2 centuries. In 1274 BC, Ramses II set out. So the biblical people, even y'all, the Kadesh Treaty, there go they stone and all of that Hittite army. You mean them? And then I was telling y'all that all of the wars in the beginning of Genesis were against. I mean, the Bible were against giants, and nobody believed me. Nobody believed me, but it's okay because I've read it in the Hindu religion. I've read it in the Japanese. I've read it in all because this is the stories of the Africans' children, right there. Look at the first people of Greece. Y'all didn't know that they was. Yeah, see, I got the war, so I can study about it. I can study. I could study about the ancient wars between the Hittites. And then, this is where they say, it said Eridu, Erech, Akkad, Asher, Lagash, Babylon, Nippur, Nimrud, and Nineveh. So let's get our big book back out. And I think that's what they just said right there. Oh wait, it's the other big book. It's the big little book. So let's get the big little book out. But back to that. Oh yeah, right there. Right there. In that little space. It mentions all those places. At the moon god. At Larsh, the sun. At Erech, Ishtar, Nippur, Baal. And all of the places that are mentioned on this book. Lagash, Babylon, Nippur, Erech, Eridu, Akkad, Asher. Now I know those are all the Akkadians were. These are the Akkadians who lived here in these cities. Want to know how I know? I'm going to show you how I know for sure that that's the truth. Because in the book of King Og and the giants, guess who's listed there? Nimrod. And it says, Nimrod's land used the smaller cells, which would be the smaller cells. Nimrod's land used the smaller cells for food in secret. But wait a minute, because in Enoch 6 and 7, right here, it says, these giants consumed the produce of all the people until the people detested feeding them. So the giants turned against the people in order to do what? Eat them. And here we go, they began to sin against birds, wild beasts, reptiles, and fish. Oh, that means have sex with them right there. And then it says, and to eat their flesh. Oh, and their flesh was devoured one by another. So the giants started cannibalism. They started eating each other. And they drank blood. And then the earth brought an accusation against the oppressors. But then I can go back to the book of King of Og, and when they was fighting a war, and it was telling me about all of the giants, it was saying that there was a dude who cooked all of the giants for them. Let me go. What was his name? Can we find it? It might be in my other book. It is. I got, right here. This one. Oh, yeah. So we know that that's ancient Mesopotamia, right? So then when we look at this little book, where is it? It's here. Give me a second. Hold on. Oh. The devils and evil spirits of ancient Babylonia and Assyria. You mean ancient Erech, Babylon, and so forth. And right there it says, being Babylonian and Assyrian, incantation spells against the demons, schools, vampires, hobgoblins, ghosts, and kindred evil spirits which attack mankind. And where is it? In the Egyptian Syrian antiquities at the British Museum. Now y'all know why they always fighting over Iraq, because it used to be Uruk, where all the giants live. Now y'all know why peace in the Middle East is such an important thing, because they want the giant bones and the relics. Now, you see, this is the book of Og, Enoch, and the giants. And then this is just the book of the last words of the Rephaim. Well, in here, it tells me about the Arg and all of this and so forth and so on, and who cooked and how many giants was in their armies. This dude had 1,000 giants. This dude had 1,000, 1,000. Some of them had 500. It describes the races of giants, who they came from, what demons was ruling them. They were around for the 7 years of famine. Now y'all know why a lot of the famines happened early in the Bible, because the giants was eating all the food. But this didn't happen until the 7th generation from Adam, which is the days of Jared, when the Watchers came from Mount Hermon and said, "Her booty fat, I'm about to tap that, and I'm about to make me some kids." So, there's that. Yep. No, y'all, I'm not going to put no more books up because I don't know which one it is. I'm just going to say, go back and watch on YouTube, because I done picked up a whole bunch of them. I don't know which one is the first. No, y'all can go, we record on YouTube, so you guys can go and watch it on YouTube. Well, as soon as I get off, it'll be available. You can go watch it over, and it'll show you all the books. You can fast forward. Yeah. So, with that, everything makes so much sense. Yes, I'm about to go get me something to eat. You already know. Y'all already know I'm hungry, because I got up and came and talked to y'all, and it's almost 1 o'clock. And I got up at like 7:30. Not right now, because I'm about to go eat, y'all. So, I love you. I've been on here for 3 hours and 46 minutes. I'm about to go eat. I love y'all. And that's funny, because we got 340. Oh, that's crazy. We got 346 people in here, and I've been on here 3 hours and 46 minutes. Oh, that was weird. 346 people was in here, and when I said that, it was 3 hours and 46 minutes. That's cool. 346. Yep. So with that, I'm about to go find me something to eat, call my kids, see what my grandbaby's doing today. And then I'll get back on here. We're going to have, we were supposed to have Zoom this morning. Lord forgive me. But we did still have a good class. But we probably will have Zoom. It takes a lot of energy for Zoom, though. Because when people get on there talking about certain things, it makes me angry. And I'm just trying to avoid being angry right now. So we might have it, we might not. Don't make me lie. I said we was, but then I'll be thinking about the anxiety that I feel getting on there. So I don't know yet. Yes, we have a Zoom class where y'all can talk to me, but folks don't ever listen. So then we don't get to keep having our classes, because people get on there and do stuff that I ask them not to do. So I had canceled it, but God told me to put it back up. And I'm like, man, I'm a little sad about it, but I've been anxious to do it because people don't listen. And I don't be want to always seem like the bad guy. I'm going to let y'all know when we get ready to do the Zoom. If I do it tonight, I'm going to post it in a video and post the link. I haven't decided yet because people don't listen. And this time, because I didn't say it so many times, I don't care if I hurt your feelings. I'm going to say some stuff because y'all keep hurting my feelings, because y'all keep doing what I asked y'all not to do. So. And those that know, if you do it, I'm not going to do it anymore. So, I love y'all, but my stomach in my back. Y'all been hearing the growl. I got to go eat. Talk to y'all later, family.